Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm here with my friend Danks, and this is the They Think You're Stupid podcast. Danks, how you feeling, buddy?
Feeling quite friendly, chilling.
It's all it takes
My
is two,
back
right?
Man, you know, it's been an interesting week. How about that? How you feeling, bro?
I've had an interesting week myself. I think I got geofenced this week.
Got geofence? How did that happen?
So I heard that they were trying to put a data center in my neighborhood. So I went to the town hall meeting. I was going to speak, but there was about 20 other people that all said pretty much exactly what I was going to say, except if I would have said the other part that I was going to say, there probably would have been a riot. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to wait till next month and get some more information, and we'll take this one slow, because they were not happy.
I was thinking, if you're speaking at a town hall about data centers, better watch out. You're going to get everybody's going to get, they're going to get the truth. And
also, my megaphone didn't come in the mail yet in time, although it's here. It came in yesterday. I always told everybody. Yeah. I always told everybody that the day they pull the plug on my show, then I'm going to start freaking yelling it in the streets. I'm going
to see him in the streets.
Perform live. Yeah.
Bayes is bass. Megaphone. Bayes is bass. Yeah, man. So we've had quite some time. It's been this is what we missed last week, huh? It's been well, I missed last week. But yes, you and Kelly, we had a show.
Yes,
good.
Yes, Kelly came on. We had a great show. It was a great time. It was nice to have her on a Saturday. But yes, you were definitely missed.
Yes, I miss it, but it's a pleasure to be back. Danksters, put a fire emoji in the chat. Bayes is going to be, he was watching something. I guess there was a podcaster by the name of Paramount Tactical and going off on Elizabeth Lane. I don't, all I've heard is that so far. So what's going on with Paramount Tactical, bro?
Well, I didn't get to watch too much of it. I don't have any timestamps. Apparently, he just did this a couple hours ago. But yeah, I was like, "What the hell?" I called Danks right up. I'm like, "Yo, isn't he's talking about your girl? Like
My
what's going
girl.
on?"
Well, I mean, my
Well, you're
homie. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you're not yeah.
Elizabeth Lane's a
You
homie.
know what I
Yeah, yeah,
mean. Yeah, you know what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, not like yeah, obviously like no, she's you know they want to pick on her accent, but and also her intellect. She's smart. You know, but she's been in show business. She knows a lot of people. She has intellectual conversations, and it's like, what if somebody's like that with an accent? He's going to call him an asset or a fed or some shit. You know, it's kind of like what where do you what are you trying to say? You know,
What what
and
what what get very confused about with, this guy, Paramount Not So Tactical, is his whole, like, shtick seems to be, like, piggybacking off of other content creators, spent, like, his entire lives always, like, focus around Candace. He talks a lot about Baron, and it's like he just goes around trying, and, he's a good talker. He's got, like, a nice tone and temperament to him, but he's completely full of shit. And he'll just, like, ignore all of the facts and the evidence and the hard work that people do. And, it makes sense when you realize that he got himself a couple of DOD contracts that added up to about $190,000 just a week or two after Charlie died. So, I mean, I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. But I mean, to me, it's
what
either
was his
that or a lack of common
contract?
sense.
Sorry to. What was his contract for? He got paid for what?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't dig too deep into that one. I,
Working for investigative journalism propaganda,
Do you
or
do
is
you
it?
have do you have that
I never
info,
watched them.
Thanks.
You know, I've heard all kinds
Yeah,
of
I don't
stories,
I don't
but
watch him. I post
uh,
I saw a clip of him once on X, and I may or may not have talked a little shit, and the guy blocked me. I'm like, "Dude, you're blocking me?" Like,
blocked
well,
you?
yeah, he
Really?
blocked me. Yeah. Yeah, him and the other guy who I'm not gonna name because, I gave him a nice
You've got
whooping
to
the other
like
week.
go out of your way to do that. That's like unless you got some auto block
Listen,
program. I've never
some
seen that.
people just don't want the smoke, and some people just like to beat up girls. The guy's like the Andy Kaufman of podcasting. It's like a joke. Like, nothing he says is credible. And you know what's crazy? Because right before we came on, and I thought, oh, I'm like, who is like who? Okay, if he doesn't think that Candace is a credible source of information, and he doesn't think that Elizabeth Lane is a credible source of information, then who does Paramount Tactical, turn to, like a woman, to have a nice intellectual conversation about the Charlie Kirk case in Turning Point USA? And then, like, once I put this on and I saw this, I'm like, oh, it makes perfect sense.
Isn't there
The,
someone
the
named
guy's either a
Lisa or
complete
something?
shill or he's just a complete moron. Look at this. Like, really? Really, dude? This is your go-to?
I'm thinking we'd have some buffer time in there, but she's starting 6:15. It's
I,
it's
I didn't.
hard to get all those facts straight and to compile all that evidence. I always like looking over here at the comments. And a lot of them are just gibberish, which also
I think it's bots. Yeah.
I agree. That's my point. It's just
Oh, come on. We got to get her talking more. You wait till you hear this woman's
half of this
voice.
is gibberish.
It's fascinating.
What are they talking about right here?
I don't even know. I just clicked a random spot. I saw the Bride of Charlie logo. I thought it was going to be
Gonna
cool.
happen. I don't know what Nick's motivations are. I don't think he's a Republican. Quite frankly, I just think he's a petulant child. I mean, nothing more. And that's what a lot of these people suffer from. And they hate Israel so much that is what they are. First and foremost, it's hate Israel first. That's all that matters. And let's burn this country down until we stop liking Israel.
Bullshit.
And
To come, yes, I would love.
That's such a hold on
that,
before
but
we
at the
move on.
end of the day, he's not a U.S. citizen.
Just to say that, like, oh, that's first and foremost. You're all got. Like, I don't think anybody is like that. You know what I mean? Nobody is thinking that first and foremost. First and foremost, it's our well-being. It's us treating other people, like everybody that's in this space. For the most part, we're all trying to treat each other with the best respects and be cool and make sure the ecosystem is flourishing with good ideas and stuff. And for the most part, nobody's thinking about Israel first. And
Yeah,
see, when you
no.
make it about that, it's like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
It just sounds like he's pushing a narrative.
it sounds like yeah.
He's
I mean,
trying to
it's,
drive the wedge between Americans. I really don't like. I haven't even been talking about Israel as much on my show lately, just because it's like it almost feels like a trap. Like I don't care about Israel. I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't. Like I wish we weren't. You know, I mean, our government wasn't as close with them, but I don't wish ill on them either. I just, wish that every time I went on social media, I wasn't hearing about children dying. But if the shoe was on the other foot and they were the ones getting slaughtered, I'd be just as upset. But that's just because I'm a Christian and I don't want to see anybody get killed. Like what this guy's saying, it's just complete gibberish. Speaking of gibberish, bro, I want to hear this girl's voice. Hold on, we got to find something.
He doesn't
Snub
have to
triggers.
respond to a subpoena
And look, he dressed up for her. He's like wearing his hat and everything.
from Congress the way that an American citizen would, right? So he doesn't have to do that. Now, I think he's getting more pressure on the UK side to actually submit to that subpoena, though, which that would be interesting. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like there's so much of that was just like anonymous tips, and like you're seeing everything that has ever come in, like to the FBI.
Wait, what anonymous tips?
What? So
Anonymous tips? When she says anonymous tips, is she talking about the 911 call where they called up and gave the description because she was an eyewitness and described somebody that did not look like Tyler Robinson? Is she talking about that anonymous tip? Did Gary cover that, by the way? Shout out to Baron Coleman because he was the one that brought that up. That was a great episode, by the way.
shout out to Baron.
The OJ monologue and everything. That's one of my favorites from him.
So where is he talking about Elizabeth Lane? Does he do it in this one or no?
No. This I was.
Let me see. Can
pulling
you
up-
play what he was saying? You were
Oh my God,
talking
dude!
about.
This guy was just going on.
I want to see what he was saying.
He was the amount of focus that he put on her. It's like a guy who's like got a crush on a girl and he's like all obsessed with her and she doesn't let him smash. So he just like keeps going around talking about her and trying to like bring her down. Like that was the exact vibe that I got from this douchebag. It was like insane.
After Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and Candace was already pushing all of these crazy conspiracies, trying to tell you that the FBI and the Trump administration were involved in this, trying to tell you that Israel, the French, and of course, you're going to have people like this, propagandists, that are going to come and they're going to insert themselves into this. It's wild to watch. It's wild to watch. And it's wild that so many Americans are actually going to fall for this. It's a little embarrassing, actually, because it is so obvious. This isn't even a good op. It hasn't been from the beginning.
No. Embarrassing is having Lisa Knows Best on your show. Embarrassing is having like 250,000 followers and you get 500 Candace haters to show up on your live and you just sit there covering her and talking crap because you got nothing better to talk about or any actual information to present to the table. It's like insane.
But because we have somebody like Candace Owens that's creating all of this.
It's Candace Owens' fault.
And
Get the
creating
fuck out of
things
here.
out of whole cloth. Just pull it out of the.
Has this guy ever said anything? Has this guy ever said anything negative about Erika Kirk? Do you know? Chat, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat or send me a link if you could find a single video.
It's not about
of Paramount
negative. It's not negative. How about critical? Critical is a better
yes,
word.
Yes, critical
right?
is a better word.
It's
Thank
not
you for
about
that
being negative. It's about being critical. It's about being accurate. It's about being cautious. It's about being, understanding that not everything is what they say, and it's not what meets the eye. There's obviously some very interesting things going on around.
And there are so many
Erika.
people that are always trying to accuse Candace of being a liar. Thanks. You mind, since you let me be the dictator tonight, and that's what we say about the person who's like doing the links and whatnot. Usually it's Danks, but Danks said tonight, I want you to grab the ball. So I'm like, oh, I get to be the dictator. Nice. I want to play one of my own videos, a clip from one of my own videos, only because the way that I edited things out. If, the people that are here from me on my channel probably saw this already. but it sums it up. Like this is why people don't believe Erika Kirk, and this is why the people that are shilling for her while trying to talk crap about Candace Owens have no credibility. And it seems like that's actually the operation. The backlash that I received, there was a lot of people online accusing me of spreading.
Erika saying that she had Charlie's phone
and I have his cell phone,
and
Hold on,
that
hold on.
Oh yeah, this was a good one. Start from the beginning.
I'm not going to do
It's-
the whole
this is-
events. It appears that there are still some people out there that just aren't living in reality. Either that or they're just a little slow. So I figured I'd do, and I wasn't even thinking about Paramount Tactical and Lisa Knows Best when I said that part. Do everybody a favor and bring you guys back up to speed.
No, we're not doing this.
Oh, yes, we are.
I never dated Kirk.
Yes, you did.
Just I don't drink. I find it unproductive.
Yes, you do.
there's nothing to hide.
We'll see about that.
Please dig into this.
Oh, don't worry. I brought my shovel.
Anytime we hear a lead or anytime we hear anything, we send it to the authorities.
Erika saying that she had Charlie's phone
And I have his cell phone.
and that Charlie never texted anybody the night before.
But he was not messaging people the day before saying, I'm going to be murdered. They're coming after me. Someone's going to kill me.
He thought that they were going to kill him.
He didn't say that.
Did in fact text multiple people the night before. I said Andrew Colvett told me specifically that he was one of the people that received this text message. Got that directly from Andrew Colvett.
I want to remind you guys that Candace Owens said this the day after meeting Erika Kirk with over 330,000 people watching her live.
And then somebody who had access to Dan Flood's communications said that Dan Flood similarly received a text message. They owned that right away and explained. Erika said that she has Charlie's phone. She's looking at his iMessages. And it turns out that he, like everybody else, communicates on Signal. He communicates on Telegram. And that those when she heard me say that, they then went and looked. And yes, that what I said was true.
Now, Erika Kirk has never debunked that statement by Candace Owens, which means one of two things. Either one, it's true and she's a complete idiot and didn't check everything, which doesn't make sense to me because why wouldn't the FBI have checked the phone? Or two, she's just lying and was covering her ass. Now, if Erika Kirk really wanted to sue Candace Owens for defamation, that right there is a layup, but she's not because she can't. Because Candace told the truth.
Andrew Colvett received a message the night before, and Dan Flood received a message the night before.
No rock will be unturned.
Yeah, because of Candace and countless other content creators and investigative journalists that have been trying to actually do the work and actually get to the bottom of this.
What, the conspiracy collection?
Call us what you want, but we're way more credible than you, anyone at your company, and anyone in the DOJ.
There is no credible information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday.
And knowing what we know now about that case and those files, it's laughable at this point for anybody to just bring up the charging documents.
That was my mindset.
Didn't say that. And I have his cell phone.
I think that's enough. But yeah, I just made
Well,
that
when you put it
video
like
yesterday.
that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Gary, keep having Lisa Knows Best on and telling us what it really is. It's working out great for you so far. Fucking jerk off. Man, I wish Elizabeth Lane could come on tonight. I really want to hear her side of the story. You know? And I really don't like when guys just like get online and start bullying girls. It's weird. It's creepy.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's creepy.
I'm sure she'd have a lot to say. I'll tell you that. She's intense.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like,
she's a firecracker?
if she's yeah, of course. If someone's attacking you, I mean, you're gonna go on the offensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she kind of does give me like Bond
Or the
girl
defensive,
vibes.
I guess you would say. I guess the defensive into offensive. I would flip it. I'd be running defense, offense in my own, destroying of thereof.
But yeah, I don't want to make this whole live about drama and about I said the other day that I do want the smoke, and I do want the smoke, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get it. But since I know that Elizabeth Lane, is a friend of yours, and like I said, I just stumbled across that video, and it just seemed really nasty and unnecessary. Like, I'm 37 years old. There are very few adults my age that I know that have this like kind of squeaky clean record. Like, we're all human. We all have our history. We all sin. You know what I mean? So for one person to think that they're better than somebody else and just try to like put a magnifying glass on anything and everything that they think is negative. It's just kind of shitty.
So what was the main reason for the attack on his behalf? He just out of nowhere, or did
I
she
think
come
it's
up and
because
what was the
Elizabeth
context?
Lane. I think it's because Elizabeth Lane has only been on YouTube for a week, and she's already getting more live viewers than him, despite his years of experience and hundreds of
How many
thousands of followers.
how many live viewers is he getting?
I don't know. I don't watch him, but I was flipping through one time. He had like 400 or 500, and he was restreaming Candace while Candace was streaming. So I'm like, yeah, that's a great business model. Let's take the most popular and one of the most credible sources on YouTube and just sit there and live stream while they're live streaming and just trash them and talk about, how you're so much more credible because, you're not financially compromised at all.
Yeah. Well, one thing's for sure is what would be, if you were gonna attack someone like her, like who do you think would be benefiting from that though? You know what I mean? Like, could it be who?
Well, him, if there's any contingencies with that $190,000 that he got, not saying there is, I'm not making any accusations, but he's not doing it for Charlie. If he was, he'd be replaying all the stuff that Candace and Barron and everyone else has been bringing out that's, making TPUSA look really shitty. Yeah, think about it. Like I made that video the other day when Project Constitution put that report out that Erika Kirk was dating Blake Wynn, and then I went on Blake Wynn's Instagram, and on December 8th, he posted a picture of them cheesing, and then I'm like scrolling because it's like a whole reel, and she's like on stage in front of pictures of Charlie, bragging and talking about how excited she is because they're going to get 5 billion views by the end of the year. It's like, bitch, are you kidding me? Like, you're not even 3 months out from your husband getting assassinated publicly. He's a public figure, an influencer with a YouTube show. And like, he's gone 3 months and you're on stage bragging about how many views you're getting, cheesing it up with someone that now there's allegedly witnesses saying that you're playing grab ass with in a bar.
Do you have the clip? Can you play the clip?
You want me to play another one of my bro? I'll
Play the clip of her at that.
Yeah, hold on.
Don't you have that clip?
Yeah, I got it. So bro.
How long was it out? It was December. Is it that December 8th, the same day?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna that was another one. They're coming out. Hold on.
Let us know in the chat. I'm gonna put a poll up actually.
It's just insane. Here,
I'm gonna put a poll up. In my YouTube, I'm gonna put.
Yeah, let me know. I'll put the same poll in mine.
Do you think Erika Kirk is hiding something significant? That's all I'm gonna put. Do you think she's hiding something?
Poll? All right.
That's the poll. Yes or no? Yes or no? I'm doing just yes or no.
I'll do the same.
In general, just like in general, I guess. Does there needs for us to be specific? Like,
why don't we just say, do you think that Erika Kirk is blowing the guy? Or is that too cruel?
No. That's not even.
I'm kidding.
Do you think she's hiding?
Don't be so sensitive.
Do you think that she's living a lie?
Kirk,
how about that? That's what I want to get the point across. Do you think that she's living a lie?
Well, we know she's living a lie. I mean,
no, we don't. We could say. It looks like it, but like I want to know what others think. Like, is she just living a complete lie? That's what I'm trying to say. Is
living
she living
a complete lie?
Do you think? So my poll is going to be: do you think Erika Kirk is living a complete lie? Yes or no?
All right. And now, while
I'd be curious to know.
While they're voting, let's play this. At a Mar-a-Lago event, I believe this was taken the first week of December. I say that because it was posted on December 8th. Now, if you notice, it only shows one comment, and it says, "She seems so happy these days." And I can't lie, she does look pretty happy in this picture. He does too. And here she is on stage at that event bragging about how many views they're getting. You can't even make it up. Just watch.
It's just unfathomable. But yes, by the end of this year, we'll be hitting 5 billion within all of our accounts, which is incredible. I'm so proud of our team. I'm so proud of our team. So that is definitely not going to be slowing down at all. I'm actually really excited about that.
Well, actually, those views did slow down a lot, but that's another story. She's very excited. She is right, though. It's definitely incredible. Me personally, I could fathom it. And I'm happy that she was so excited to be at this event at Mar-a-Lago less than 3 months after her husband was assassinated with her alleged new boyfriend. Yo, like, this is so fucked up. Just wait, though. It gets better or worse. I don't know.
So hold on real quick. So the origination of this came from Project Constitution, right? Was that the first of it? I mean, now looking back, because he was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, this Blake guy, and then he was also with her. This was
at
different day,
Mar-a-Lago.
December.
This was at Mar-a-Lago. He posted the pictures and this video on December 8th, which was 2 days, by the way. But it was like
okay.
right before Erika Kirk started going on that whole tour where she's on Fox News and the CBS town hall meeting. And one thing that I found interesting, which I don't know how I didn't piece this together earlier, but that interview that Erika Kirk did on Fox News where she's wearing the red blazer, she recorded that the same day that she did the CBS town hall meeting with Barry Weiss. She did 5 shows that I know of in 3 days. All different outfits. It's like go to Fox, wear this, talk about that, change outfit, go into black, go on Barry Weiss, look all sad. It's just a complete charade. Complete charade. The whole thing was a press tour.
I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. So, well, I'm just I'm looking at her response to Project Constitution.
Oh yeah, pull that up. That'll be good.
Here.
We'll get back to that later.
Yeah, but I think it's just here. I'm sharing if you want to.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Nope. Oh, I got to remove this one first. Sorry.
This one. So let me tell you. Oh yeah. So this voice right here. So there's a couple of things. First, one thing I do want to note is let's read this out. So this is her response to Project Constitution, who's interviewing someone who says they spotted her getting handsy with Blake, whatever his name is, Blake Wynn. And the thing is with this voice is I've actually heard him. I've literally recorded with him, with somebody in a regular voice, and they didn't want to be heard. And he changed it and it sounded like that. So I never really questioned the authenticity of the actual recording itself because I've seen him turn regular voices into what sounds like an AI generated voice.
Didn't he say that he changed the voice to protect the person's identity?
Yeah. So a lot of people are saying, "Oh, the voice is fake." Well, I don't think it's fake. I just and also when you listen to the cadence of that person speaking, it's the way that they're speaking. It sounds natural. I mean, unless it's. I mean, I know him to use regular voices and make it sound like that. So for me, I never really questioned if it was a real person. Is the story 100% true? You know.
Well, TMZ, I heard, was talking about it. That doesn't really give it any credibility. But I saw online that People's Magazine is picking it up too. I got to find out if that's true. If all the tabloids start picking it up.
So this is the thing that I thought was interesting. I'm going to zoom in here. So she says, Erika Kirk responds. She says, Blake, who is about to be engaged to his longtime girlfriend, was a dear friend of mine, my husband's. How do you know someone's calling me? I got to take this. But how do you know that it's going to be an engagement? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of a big deal, no? Hold on one second.
Yeah, no, Danks is 100% right. So first off, she said that Blake Wynn was a good friend of her husband's. So your husband dies, and then you start going out and cheesing it up like that at multiple events. That seems a little weird. And How do you know if it's your husband's friend? How do you know that he's about to get engaged? And how selfish are you to air that news out and ruin the surprise of an engagement to cover your own ass? Oh, what do we got here?
So we have a guest that's going to come on in a second, and I'm
dude, you're ruining the surprise.
No, so we've got so we are I'm going to invite someone on real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Thanks. You're not allowed to drink on the job anymore. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Danks can drink as much as he wants. But yes, I believe we have Elizabeth Lane joining us tonight, which is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, not just joining us tonight, joining us right. Is she ready?
I think so, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to share the. All right, go ahead. Is she there?
She's ready.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, you're very welcome.
It's nice to finally meet you. I've heard a lot about you, and not just from that other scumbag that was talking crap before. I mean, from Danks.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about the small testicle guy? Paramount small testicle?
Is that what they're saying? Small testicle?
Yeah, Paramount small testicle. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait to bury him for good to the point where he cannot even like put his freaking nose out, but he has no shame. So he probably will still go out and talk after he's like buried 6 feet under, which I plan to do. So yeah, I'm ready, guys. Let's go. What are we talking about?
Now she's speaking metaphorically, of course.
Oh, of course. I mean, I would never kill anyone. That's, Zionist job.
Well, I don't know, Elizabeth. I hear you might be a Russian spy. So
I know, buddy. Oh my gosh. Like Russians, I've learned something, guys. Russians are the most powerful nation in the world, and they probably have the best freaking intelligence institution ever, because Candace Owens works for them. Tucker Carlson works for them. I mean, the best spy ever, which we can't really figure out whether he's Qatari or Russian, but
I heard Trump used to work for him too, but I guess he switched.
Yeah,
sides.
right. What was it? 17 intelligence agencies that confirmed that Trump was a Russian puppet and worked directly for Putin, and they secretly met and all that. All of a sudden, that's forgotten. That's not true. But now Tucker is he's like a Qatari spy or Putin's special spy. I don't know, but I'm ready to destroy
He's all of
this.
the spies.
Oh
He's
yeah,
all
of course. I'm prepping something here for you guys. Like, you're going to just laugh. Like, you will be on the ground with this. Oh no, only 3 videos. Okay, we'll go one by one then. So, okay. What are we talking about? Are we talking about the small testicle guy?
We're talking about you tonight. Whatever
Oh
you
my
want to talk
gosh!
about.
Heck yeah!
I think
All
it's
right.
only fair that you're able to defend yourself.
Oh yeah!
I know you probably didn't catch the beginning of the show, but don't worry. Danks had your back. I might have chimed in a couple of things too.
Danks is so sweet. Yeah, guys. So what was it? Sorry.
I said he's the best.
He's the best. So guys, let's destroy this mother effer, shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Where should we? Yeah.
If Bayes, you want to pull up
Clip.
What was he?
First,
he was just talking
in
about
order.
it today.
Were you wearing the white?
Whatever you.
Yeah, let's do in order. Also, Danks, I put like this documents and stuff in the drive we share. If you want to go there, because we'll need those. It's called Paramount Tactical Guy, Small Testicle Guy, or something like that. So you can pull that up.
Elizabeth Lane came to play tonight.
Oh yeah,
I like the Paramount,
idea.
not so tactical. I think that's just hilarious.
Implementation.
Okay, so hold on. We gotta wait. Not this clip yet. No, not this. We have to.
I asked.
Yes. So not this one. I want the his show so we can go one by one and debunk everything he said. Literally everything, if we have it. If you guys remember,
we do that. It'll be a long night because this guy.
Okay, so let's debunk the.
I don't even know what he was saying.
Oh my gosh, I was present. So, but not all the way.
Was it tonight's show? I can pull it.
Yeah,
up.
it was tonight's live.
Yeah, thanks. You want to see if you can get the transcript because I don't see it here yet.
Oh, it is in live. You go on his show and live.
You just go to his show and just pull up and see if you can drag.
Yes.
Here, I can do it.
Oh, normally it's here on the bottom. I don't see it though.
Just drag the timing track tactic.
I was like, oh boy, this is the scenario, guys. While you do that, I'm gonna tell you a story. Have
Oh,
you
is
ever
this what he
seen-
put you on the thumbnail?
Oh,
He put her on the thumbnail twice.
yeah, I know. He really he's obsessed with
I think
me,
he
guys.
really likes you.
I know.
You
I
know,
know
it could
he
be a
likes me.
compliment. You should take it as a compliment.
He keeps telling me that because I'm like somehow in his mind sexy and hot, I'm not gonna get married or something like that. Honey, I've been married and my ex-husband cannot wait to kick your ass. He actually told me, and I quote him now. Literally, I'm quoting him. It's not mine, so you can't blame me for this. He said, I'm gonna get his, you know what I'm talking about? Shove it up his, and I'm gonna make him come. That's what he said. I'm
He
sorry.
said that?
He said that. So
What the
and given who he is, given who he is, I know that he's able to do that. So it's gonna be fun. So he's worried that I'm not gonna get married, and I'm like, okay, honey, I would never look at a guy like you, but I've been married, and he's my best friend, by the way. So let's go, guys. Let's go.
All right, let's see what we can find.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
go live, like live chats of his. Yeah, I think that's the one. That's the one.
Do you want to hit any?
Oh no,
of
no,
them?
this is the video. I'm just saying that the transcript didn't come up yet.
Oh,
Yeah, otherwise I would just load the transcript and then it would give me timestamps of when he
Oh,
said what
okay.
about you.
So okay.
Yeah, I'm
that's-
I
saying
mean,
I
the
can't do
whole
that
thing
yet.
is about her, probably. No, it's
Well,
called
whole
Yeah,
thing is that,
Elizabeth
like
Lane.
I was in up until 20 minutes and then I left because it got so boring. I was like, okay, this guy has no facts.
The whole
and
thing
this
is about
like
her.
not
Just
even
play.
fun anymore.
I
Huh?
just think that it's so nice of your ex-husband that he's willing to get this guy off because I'm sure
Oh my
nobody's gotten him
gosh.
off in a long time.
Oh, you think it's just my ex-husband?
Unless
Dang.
he's screwing around with Lisa knows nothing. I don't know.
Look at this. Danks, I'm sending you not just my ex-husband, by the way, every literal, we'll get to this part when he said, oh, I spoke to military people and they all got my back. Really? Do they? Because Danks, I'm sending you right now text messages. Please read, and I will send unredacted versions, and then I will send redacted for the people to see. And these are, you can double check that they are all Seals and Green Berets talking about him. So let me just do this here. And let me know, go to this guy's profile that I sent you and double check that he is a SEAL and he's a very formidable SEAL. And then we can continue. So don't put that up yet, just for yourself. The unredacted versions for yourself.
All right.
You should be getting that.
Oh, thanks. She's sending it to you?
Yeah, I got.
You got it?
No, do you? Yeah, I have it. I have one.
We will get to
two,
that part.
three, right?
Yes,
So
we
not
will
yet,
get to
right?
that. We will get to that part, not yet. So, all right, let's start. So, should we start debunking like one by one what he said, or how do you guys want to do this?
Do you want to play it from his
whatever,
video?
Whatever
and
you
then-
want to do. You want me to just play his video a little bit?
Yeah,
I'll like
that I
speed it
think
up a little bit
Yeah,
too.
speed it
so-
up so we can debunk everything.
All right.
He's like a little mouse that saw like a cheese or what he thought was a cheese, and he just got in a trap, like a little tiny mouse. Now he's gonna regret it.
Hey, you know what?
Oh,
I have
shit.
an anonymous source. Now I'm going to feed you some unverifiable information, and I want you to completely disregard all the evidence over there. Folks, do you understand what that does to our society?
Did
I
he
think
say
always
verifiable?
Government accountable. I think we should.
Huh?
What kind of information he said? Did he say verifiable?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
Okay.
but we're talking about a person that says that the charging documents is like all the proof in the world that outweighs all the actual evidence.
Yeah, of
in the
course,
Charlie
of course.
Kirk,
I mean,
Tyler
we know he's
Robinson case.
crazy. He also doesn't know how alibi works. I think Candace Owens pretty much like talked about this. Like he doesn't know how alibi works. He's the one who said, "Wait a second, why is that your business if it's not her kids?" The point was that it's her kids. That was the alibi. Douchebag. So that's
It's kind of
works.
crazy that he actually like didn't want to like all the things that he says and all the statements that he's willing to make. He wasn't willing to stand by the fact that those are her kids.
Right.
Like that was a weird one.
Because he's stupid. I genuinely think he's stupid. There's two options with this guy, right? There's like two options with this dude. Either one, that he's a paid propagandist. And usually, yes, typically these paid propagandists are stupid because no sane person would agree for that, to do such a job. Like, what kind of military would agree to be paid by whatever outlet to trash American journalists? Like, what kind of person? Unless you are mentally ill and you are really short on cash or something, right? So that's one. Or the second part is he's just stupid and he buys into the propaganda. That's also a very, plausible scenario here. So yeah, let's go. Can't wait for this douchebag.
You're all fired up.
Why do you think? Okay, so let me ask you this: why do you think he's picking on you right now?
Because he got so hurt when I went after his appearance. So here's what happened. You know how this came about, right? He posts something. I don't even remember what he posted. Something about Candace, because they are like these crazy foaming lunatics when it gets to like Tucker and Candace. It's almost like they dream about this too, and they wake up in cold sweat and thinking what to say next, like how can we bring these guys down, right? So he posts something about Candace, and I said it's always the ugly guys who go after hot girls. And what is with this? Like, what is this trend that it's always the ugly guy who goes after someone hot? And he got so hurt, and he literally made a post about me. That's how sensitive Gary is. And we can go and literally listen to how sensitive he is on my wall too. But he got so butthurt about his own appearance that he had to make a post about me. So I was like, okay, if you're going to make a post about me and call me a Russian propagandist, an American journalist, by the way, it's on, bro. Now we are on, and this is war. And according to Gary, he's a Green Beret. He bought he fought Al Qaeda. I personally believe, and that's my belief only, I can't prove it, I was not there. I personally believe that Gary was hiding behind the bushes while other guys did the fighting, because that's who he is. He was offered an open platform to come debate me anytime. I even said, I will.
Oh, really? You tried to have a debate with him?
Oh my gosh, you didn't see all of our exchange? I opened with him. You are invited to sit down with me like a man. Wait, you guys have to pull my ex up. Please do. Because the message I sent him.
Can you pull her ex up, bro?
Yeah, message I sent him is just gold, guys. It's just gold. And after that, what kind of man runs? I don't know. Other than just the pussy. Pussy. That's all he is.
I think he was making fun of you using that word. There was like a video that was like part of it.
Yeah, because what else he's gonna say? That
Wait,
he's not.
Which post is it? Is this the one? All I have to do is post how pathetic this. This one's good enough.
That was good enough, but it's my invitation to him. But look at that! Just look at that! Oh my gosh! Look at this pathetic loser. Just open. Just open that video for me, please. Like, just laugh at it with the voice.
I challenged him. I was like, guys, let's pay our respects to a fallen soldier. Gary here is having a meltdown. You might ask why. Well, yesterday, Gary was challenged to come and debate me, to bring the receipts. He talks a lot, he lies a lot, he makes up a ton of shit. He lies to people all the time, and all to smear Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson and similar people. So I finally challenged him. I was like, you know what, Gary, why don't you come and sit down with me? Let's have an honest debate. Bring the receipts if you have them. And of course he doesn't, so he had to run away, and he did. He ran away from the debate like a rat. And he realized that entire internet was there to see it. Finally, he decided to go on absolute mental breakdown. Look at this. He's obsessed with me. 14 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, his entire feed is about me. You know why? Because he's ashamed. He's ashamed, like a little propagandist he is. He ran away from a woman, and now he's like literally stalking this woman.
Yeah, bro, he is. He's going on about it.
Everything is about me. One Candace Owens post, and then back to me. Hey, Gary, I'm flattered.
What the fuck?
You have a wife. I think it's inappropriate, and I'm much prettier than she is, so it's definitely inappropriate,
So the guy's like lunatic, mentally ill, right? So I write him this big text. If you scroll down, that text is right there too. So
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which
So after I challenge him, he disappears and he starts like commenting on other people, but he sees my personal message, but he doesn't reply, right? He sees my challenge on the wall. He doesn't reply. He goes and comments on other people first because he's now contemplating like, how am I supposed to get out of this, right? So there's a big text like screenshot that I posted. There's a screenshot that starts with, hey, cunt, or something like that. That's me, by the way. I'm sorry, but I believe in speaking with people with appropriate language. You can't speak with the same language that you speak to heroes, to traitors, and cons. You can't. So you have to speak their own language and make them understand what they are. That's what I believe personally. And by the way, guys, military guy got offended with a C word. A military guy. They're literally the filthiest people I know.
So what's the main argument here that
the main argument is
against? What do you think that he's lied about? Let's hear.
Oh yeah, we'll go through all of it, guys. We'll go through all of it. I can't wait to see people.
I mean, I know he leaked information. I know it seems like he's working with TPUSA, I guess, as far as like defending them, but you know, it has
nothing to do with TPUSA. It has everything to do with Candace and Zionists, right?
But it just sounds like he's got that they're all kind of, I don't mean, it's not just him. Like they're all kind of in the same mindset, you know, it's like.
Yeah, for sure, dude. And
it's almost like establishment against non-establishment. You know, it's weird. Yeah, it's in a weird way.
I honestly believe that Gary's just dumb. Like he's not even, I don't think he's paid propagandist, but I have my doubts. But I think he's just simply dumb. Like,
well, you know what? I'm starting to kind of think so too. And let me explain why.
Yes.
Elizabeth, I want to know, have you ever seen this? Are you familiar with Didi Got a Podcast?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna play a clip. This is Didi and this woman named Lisa. Now, I just want you to listen to them talk for a little bit, and then you'll understand why after. And shout out to Didi. He's a real one. He's a very open-minded, objective thinker. He actually had me and Danks on his show a couple weeks ago, which was very kind of him. But I want you to focus more on the woman. And then I'll explain why after. Okay, you've never seen this woman before. You're not familiar with her.
You know, I like the features look familiar, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't say that I remember her. No.
All right. Well, I don't know.
What was her? So what was her purpose? What was she doing? Was she?
This was a debate about what really happened with Charlie Kirk and whether or not Tyler Robinson is guilty. But let's just play this.
Have you actually ever watched a actual constructed debate in your entire life? Because this is a disaster and you should be embarrassed.
Got you. So more ad hominems. Shout out to Andrew Wilson.
No,
I've called out Andrew Wilson a couple of times. Okay.
And this is not how this goes at all. What you are doing is a joke. I hope you understand that this is a joke. Again.
Now, I just want to point out, to give you some context, the woman yelling right now is saying that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk, Erika Kirk, TPUSA, everybody's innocent. And, you know, the charging documents are the smoking gun. And, you know, Didi being the, intelligent, open-minded thinker that he is trying to say, hey, maybe we should ask some more questions. And this is how she's reacting.
Wow. What is your claim? Where are you substantiating that bomb-sniffing dogs would be looking for a rifle?
This is a good answer to that.
What is your evidence to support that?
I'm not going to speak.
There you go. Good girl.
Babbling. Whenever you're done babbling, nonsense. I would like to go next.
I asked my question.
Oh, she asked her
question. What is your evidence to support that a bomb-sniffing dog would be looking for a rifle?
That's literally what happened.
Nope.
I'm about to respond.
Provide me with the document where you're pulling the court document that said it was bomb sniffing dogs that were used to find this rifle.
I don't have that right here in front of me, but I can get that for you.
Great.
So I'm the only one here that's provided evidence to support anything that I've been saying. You have not done that. Andrew Wilson, I've called him out a couple of times. I would be more than willing to have a conversation with Andrew Wilson. And respectfully, I would annihilate Andrew Wilson on this topic as well.
Yeah.
And I think that he's a great debater.
All right. I'll make sure I put that out to him
anybody's
and have him
proving
come and
that
debate.
Tyler Robinson did this beyond a reasonable doubt. There is so much doubt in this case. We haven't even talked about the pressure that Charlie was dealing with in
You
his
can't
life.
have
prior
doubt
to this.
over a case and a trial that hasn't even played out. You don't know what evidence the state even has.
Erika Kirk.
Oh my gosh.
What they have. What you got now?
So how is she connected to all of this?
Elizabeth, I don't want to subject you to any more from this clip. I think you get the gist of it. Of
course.
Now, in your personal and professional opinion, do you think that this woman is a reliable source of information on this?
No, I think she seriously has an IQ issue here.
You do, right?
Yeah.
And you've never
obviously.
seen her before today?
No. And like
I've only heard of her from here, so.
Okay, because
I'm sure she's one of those like ex-trolls that probably trolls around, right? No?
Now this is what I find fascinating because Paramount Not So Tactical, he's like trying to make this whole career off of piggybacking off of Candace and just bashing her and now he seems to be trying to do the same to you.
Oh, absolutely.
But
it's not gonna work for him.
But do you know that when Paramount Tactical isn't bashing women online and he wants to bring one on to have what he believes to be an intelligent conversation about the case, that he brings on that girl?
No. No. Oh my God. No. Guys, I am not surprised. Then I have to tell you why. Danks, please open the drive and go to Ryan Muro for me. Go to the last screenshots that you see with Ryan Muro. It should say the first is like like back and forth, me daring him to come on my show. And the second one is me daring him again and saying I'm waiting, and then crickets.
Yeah, hold on.
And look, Gary got all dressed up for her. He wore a hat.
I know. Look at that. Oh, wow. He even like combed his beard.
Hold on. Oh, wow, he did.
He did.
You're pretty. You're not getting nothing by you, huh?
Oh no, you have no idea.
Let's play a quick clip while.
So it's just the first two, right?
Yes, the first two, just to show who Ryan Muro is, guys. Like just so that we know who Gary has over as guests. Okay. So I'm glad you showed me this. I've never seen this before because I don't follow Muron's like, small testicles guy or whatever. Like I don't care. But when they come after me, then I start to care and they all scatter. Literally, I never even paid attention to Blake Neff because this guy is not important to me right now. My objective with this case with Charlie Kirk has always been the key here is Tyler Robinson, who doesn't sit like far away from me. So that's the guy I need to focus on because once he's cleared, then the real investigation starts, right? And if he's not, then great. Then we need to see what evidence they have to put him on a death row or forever in prison, right? So Blake Neff was never on my radar up until he passive-aggressively came after me. So then I replied, hey, Blake, you've got a big mouth. You want to show that off in my show? Like, I'm ready to sit down with you, bro. And he runs away. You saw the famous Erika post. I challenged her openly. She pretended she never saw it, even though we know she did.
Well,
so,
she might have had plans with Blake Wynn that night. We don't know.
Could be. We don't know, bro. We don't know.
So you want me to share these screenshots?
Yes, please do.
Yeah,
so
we don't have to listen to these people. I'll
share
pull
my
this up right
screen.
now.
Yes. So this is
save that.
This is the guy who Paramount Tactical thinks that is reliable source. So this is the last communication. Showed so that people know it's him. Like his face on it as well.
Oh, we're pulling up text
messages.
messages.
There you go. So I challenged him. This was a long conversation, which I can provide in down to the T. I posted it on my public X, so it's there. And this guy, I challenged him. He says, oh, yeah, sure. Actually, he challenged me. That was the beautiful part. So when I challenged Blake Neff, he came after me and he says, Elizabeth, I'll debate you. And I'm like, oh, really, Ryan? Sure, let's go. And then he's like, uh-oh. And he backtracks. He's like, okay, sure, of course. What kind of discussion? He goes on a rant for 20 minutes, even though I gave him date and time. Then I gave him a freedom to choose whatever he wanted. Guys, this conversation goes for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, here's my address. Here's exactly what you need to do. Anytime you want to come, I'll fly you. Well, you have to fly yourself. I'm not paying for a fucking propagandist. Zionists are paying enough. So you have to come, or I'll send you a link and we can get on an actual video chat and we can do this. So he goes back and forth asking dumb questions like, what do you want the convo to be? Anything you want, Ryan, anything you want. Oh no, be specific, but anything you want, dude, pick a topic, whatever. So we go back and forth, guys. Finally, he's got nothing else for me. And he goes, Elizabeth, put down your vodka, because that's all they know. The only thing they know about Russia, which I'm not Russian, by the way, that's another dumb shit. I was born in Georgia, completely different country. It's like me telling you guys you're French. You're American, but no, you're French. You're French because it's the same country, right? American. That's how different Georgia and Russia are. Completely different language, different culture, different people. In fact, Georgia, for the longest time, was one of the best allies with the United States. Georgian soldiers fought in the Middle East with the NATO forces. So that's a different discussion. We can go into it, but so this is how stupid they are. Put down your vodka. You didn't answer basic questions. Literally for 20 minutes, I'm answering his questions at this point. 20 minutes. So finally I said, here is the date.
So did he ask you this stuff before already? Is that what you're saying? Why are you asking
Yeah. So
questions?
this goes on forever. I posted entire conversation on my wall for people to see how he was just like beating the same horse. Instead of saying, great, I got it. No, exact same questions. And then show us.
Did you tell him what you were going to have the conversation about and all this?
I said anything you want. Open topic. Whatever you want, Ryan.
Okay.
We can talk. Like, you want moon landing? Fuck yeah, let's debate about moon landing. Like, this is how scared these people are, because they know they have no knowledge behind them. They won't sit down with you because they know this. Look, so my question mark there, he saw it and he goes, this will be easier to set up in a quick video call because your writing is so difficult to understand and full of mistakes. Oh, poor guy didn't understand what I wrote. He didn't understand what I wrote, guys. Now he's playing dumb, right? So I said, the only video call we will have is when you agree to come debate me. Very simple. I'm not chatting with you as if we were friends, because we are not. Come to my show and back up your freaking claims. That's how it works. And
she wants to smoke.
You got a real firecracker tonight.
Dude, I'm so done with these propagandist faggots. Like, and no offense to gay people, I would never call a gay person a faggot. Never. I respect gay people. I have friends who are gays. You know who's a faggot, guys? Men who pretend to be men and cannot show up for a debate or anything, really, for a fight, for a debate, whatever it is. If you're going to put shit out there, back it up, bro. That's how it works.
At least argue your point and back it up with receipts.
He left me with I'm waiting, as you can see. That's our last, and that was, let me check when that was. I'll give you exact date when that was. That's your Ryan Muro.
So who is this guy?
He's the guy who recently was at Paramount Tactical show, bashing Candace Owens for going to Russia. I guess if you go to Russia, you're automatically now a Putin's soldier and Putin's puppet. That's what's happening. So that Ryan Muro guy happened.
I saw someone analyze. I don't know who I was watching. Saying that.
Sorry, May 17th, guys. What it is today? May 17th. This was. I don't know if you can see like the date. May 17th. May 17th. I said, I'm waiting, Ryan. I'm waiting, and it is May.
So 30th. Why won't they debate you? What is they?
You're scared, and you're about to learn why. Because we're gonna debunk Paramount Tactical's every fucking word. And they are scared, and you are going to learn why.
Elizabeth, I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised. I did not see this side of you in the Candace Owens interview.
You know why?
But I like it. No,
Thank you. Yeah, because here's how I understand this life. Why would I be tough or fight with a woman that I agree with? Like, why? If tomorrow Candace goes bashing, like, sane people and siding with Zionists, I started my show with that. Candace, the only time I'm going to have to leave you is if one day you show up and start pretending that Zionists are in the right here and Bibi, we have to support Israel before we support this country. Then we're going to have a problem. So that's the difference. You can have the nice Elizabeth and you can have a nice discussion, which me and you guys are having maybe now. So, and you can have me as, as an enemy, which you don't want. Because then,
I like people like you, because when you're like open and you get all fired up and rant, and I'm not gonna lie, I may or may not have done that myself once or twice on this show, but
good.
You get to see the good and the bad with somebody. Like when they just like let it all out and they're like, I don't care, I'm just gonna speak my mind, and then they just go. Like you get to see it, like exactly who you're dealing with. And it's not all like just fake and gay, as they say, when you get someone who like you could tell that they're like kind of in character and that they're just like trying to like play their role and come off a certain way. Like you just seem to be like letting it out right now.
Here, share my screen, bro.
Anytime, bro. Like that's the thing. I freaking hate fake people. There's two.
Yeah, me too. I can't.
Yeah, I
can't
freaking hate them. Fake people and dumb people. These two are just incredibly annoying. Let's go, Gary.
So someone leaves a comment, says Elizabeth is crashing out. Interesting.
It's all his people. By the way, he filters the comments. Did you know that? I have the proof of that too. He was in the beginning when live started. People were like literally writing shame, shame, shame. Gary, you are a pussy. Gary, you're this. Gary, you're that. He literally took down all of it, and we can prove this today. Thanks. It's in the folder with screenshots that people have sent me. Like every single one of them sent me that, and it says somebody like the owner of this video or something blocked you or posted you or something. He literally censors his own people. So only positive comments are up there. Pathetic, Gary.
I could see that.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go debunk.
Here we go.
Redhead.
Elizabeth is crashing out. Interesting to watch. It is fun to watch. Hey, you know what? Gary is my favorite podcaster. He tells the truth. Folks, that's what we're going to do. Every single time. And this is the thing. Once I started seeing what was happening with Candace, and I started seeing what was happening with everybody else that are in her orbit, just pushing lies. And on top of that, going after Erika Kirk and TPUSA, Charlie's widow. I don't see how anybody can just stand by and not say something and start going through this and say, no, that's not going to happen in this country. And of course, my concerns back in November and December have completely played out to be true. Now we start inserting what allegedly, I will allegedly say, is absolutely a state-sponsored mouthpiece. Like that's the only logical conclusion. And folks, by the way, there's a lot of heavy hitters that are now doing research. So Elizabeth, you've drawn the attention of a lot of people out there of what you're doing, what's going on with you, the way that you are intentionally subverting this country and the Trump administration.
Yeah, he's gonna have Lisa Knows Best get to the bottom of it.
On you, and rightfully.
What do you say to this so far? Like he's insinuating you're potentially state sponsored.
Yeah, of course.
Trying to work against the government or something. A dissident,
so he failed
hired dissident.
Yeah, so he failed to say which country exactly, because he knows he's gonna absolutely make no sense. Here's a Georgian born, practically raised in the US. I was here since my college days, practically made my career here, by the way. So no ties in Russia whatsoever, no father, no mother, no nobody. So which state sponsored Gary? He dabs into Russia a little bit later, and he's like super careful, guys. He's like, I think I have no proof, guys. He's quick to point that out. I have no proof. Don't sue me, Elizabeth. Please don't sue me. I have no proof, but she's a Russian puppet. Wait, I have no proof, but she's a Russian puppet. I have no proof, guys.
Well, here's my question. He's gonna make an allegation like that and say stuff like that about Candace going to Russia one time and going on vacation.
Of course.
What does that say about everybody in Congress and all of our elected officials going overseas to kiss the wall?
Israel with 2 passports, by the way. Yeah. Well, Gary coincidentally.
But like, why doesn't he present that same energy to our elected officials?
Because he's an Israeli ass kisser. That's why. That's the easiest explanation here. That's why. But he doesn't have a problem with Israel occupying our Congress and, they literally killed Thomas Messi's current career. They can't kill Thomas Messi, but they try to. But this is a so-called hero Green Beret that doesn't have any problems with that. But he has problems with Russia, a country he has no idea about where Russia is, what Georgian-Russian relationships are. Like, he has no clue what's going on, but he has audacity to talk about it. But let's go, guys. State-sponsored is accusation so far. Let's go. Let's go into it.
So I ran a poll real quick. If you can you pull up the last text that I ran?
My text?
No,
Oh.
I'm telling Bayes. You see, I put a text that's in the comment box. Can you pull it up? This is how.
Text in the comment
Yeah, it
box.
says, "Do you think Erika Kirk is?" It's the poll.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So 96%
Oh my gosh.
say that she's living a
Oh my
lie.
gosh, 4% only. That's
Yeah,
247
wait
votes.
till you see the other one. Because
Mm.
I ran the same poll. Oh, did it pop up yet?
What do you think about Erika Kirk? That's a lie, Elizabeth. Do you feel that way as well?
Of course, she's lying. We caught her in multiple lies. I've talked about it. We talked about with Brandy and Zach. I believe that episode is available on my channel. And Candace has repeatedly talked about Erika's lies. So yeah, she's a liar. Of course, she's a liar. But I'm more concerned about Gary tonight. So let's go, guys. Let's continue with this little penguin.
Oh, that's odd. My poll didn't come up in the StreamYard chat for some reason.
Maybe click all down there next to post a comment. All right, I'm going to press play here.
Yeah.
So we're going to figure out what's going on with you and what's happening. Preach it, Gary. Tourette's. Tanya couldn't run her mouth like this in Russia against their government, but she shills Putin here while trashing the U.S.
Tourette's,
because we actually
Tanya?
allow free speech.
I think that's
couldn't agree
the
more.
last part of it, guys. Like, we got to start in the beginning. These are like last part of his show.
This is the first 10
oh,
minutes.
it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's reading a couple
read.
super
Oh,
chats.
okay, got it.
Is this
Okay.
your post here?
No, this is a good post. So yeah, let's start with what he said. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was
No
the last.
problem. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, this is it.
Probably like
The
right here.
specific education. Where did I go
Is this
here?
it? No.
But her
This is
specific
a
education.
producer. This is like
So-
some annoying woman like that calls herself a producer and thinks that she's a reliable source. She knows how to look up facts. And once you see
Oh, she
who
has you
they
here.
are-
I see. Okay.
Yeah, who they are reading from, guys. Once you see what their facts are, she presents this as facts, right? And I'm gonna show you the name who posted it, and you'll die laughing. But let's read it first.
Let's see.
Trail I've seen points to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in Los Angeles. Theater, not law. Acting, not foreign policy. Performance, not credentialed expertise. Her website also claims she has authored 2 books, yet I've not found the titles, the ISBNs, publishers, retail listings, library records, reviews, or any verifiable catalog trail tying those alleged books to Elizabeth Lane. When someone claims to be an author, basic proof should not be this hard to find. Then there is the identity trail. Public information places Elizabeth Lane in Midvale, Utah, and connects her to the UNIFYD/November Lane.
He cannot read unified.
Public search records also show associated names, including Liz, and I'm not even going to try to say that.
Is that looks like Gonyeri? Okay. So it's saying
Gonieri. Oh my gosh, these fucking idiots. Okay, keep going. This is good. I'm gonna debunk everything here. Just keep going.
a program connected to the pro-Kremlin
Pro-Kremlin.
Georgian outlet, where anti-Western narratives were circulated. So before Elizabeth Lane mocks U.S. military veterans,
Oh no.
maybe she should answer a few basic questions. What is her actual education in law and international relations?
That.
Okay.
Liz Lane and Lizzie L. whatever.
Lizzie,
I'm not
whatever.
posting her address, her phone number, or her private information because I don't dox people unlike Candace Owens and her ilk. I am asking a
Wait, pause
legitimate
it real
question.
quick. Pause
Why
it
is
real
the
quick. What the fuck is this guy doing with his finger? Look at him. He's like doing you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. It just
It's
this
just,
Thinking
it's just
heavily.
weird. He's been doing that for a while too.
He's such a clown, dude.
He looks like he's getting ready to pick his nose.
woman marketing herself as a serious investigative journalist operating behind a public-facing identity that appears incomplete, vague, and unexplained.
Oh, incomplete, vague.
And the foreign influence concern is not coming from nowhere. My detective reported that Elizabeth Lane, described as an American actress of Georgian descent, and a UNIFYD TV anchor appeared on. I don't. Looks like
Woman
gonorrhea. I'm sorry.
unified. You
A program
request,
connected with a
unified.
pro-Kremlin Georgian outlet, media outlet, where anti-Western narratives are circulated. So before Elizabeth Lane mocks U.S. military veterans, maybe she should answer a few basic questions. What is her actual education in law and international relations? Because that is listed on her LinkedIn. Where are the degrees? Where are the books? Where are the ISBNs? Where does the public record show whatever that last name is? And why is
she so hung up on you and these books? What books? You wrote books?
Oh my gosh, yes. And I will explain everything why she's so hung up on my degree. Where is the law degree, Elizabeth? Where is it? Where is it? Show us. Hey, retard, how about if you had accepted my offer and come to debate me, you wouldn't have to look so hard. I would have actually showed it to you, but you didn't. You pushed out. So now you're going to get buried. So let's go with this, can we? Guys, first, they are questioning my credentials. Like, where is your law degree, Elizabeth? Why are you lying? You're just an actress. You're a nobody. Here's a copy I made specifically for Gary to put it right up where he sleeps, like on the bed. So when he wakes up, he sees one of his many failures every single morning. This is my law degree copy here. Here's what I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you certification of it and what it says. And then Gary, please tell us where you live. We are not going to put it out because we're not doxing people, okay? So give us DM with your address so we can send you the copy of my certification. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, what does it say, guys? What does it say? What does it say? Does it say law here or what? Huh? Can you see it? Can you see it? Huh?
You got to stop shaking it.
Oh my God. She actually finished a fucking university with a law degree. She's not just a dumb actress. Oh, turns out she's actually very qualified to talk about everything. My major was law. My minor was, international relations. You want my degrees, Gary? Here it is. Please email us your address so I can send it to you framed, mother effer. Next. So they are questioning my citizenship, guys, and my name.
Somebody sent a message, a super chat. Do you want to read a couple of super chats? There's one that they sent me. Oh, go ahead. I want to.
I was just showing you. They are questioning my citizenship. I believe later in the video says, "Oh,
go back to the video."
Yeah, go back to the video, I guess. And I'm trying to show you guys without my actual giving out like your personal information. I'm going to try to cover this with something, I guess. Just wanted to show you the name here. Hold on. Can you see?
Someone sent a super chat that said,
like Elizabeth Lane.
Elizabeth, just send a screenshot. Just cover something over it. Send a screenshot.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm just going to send you a screenshot. But yes, like we should send her. What did he say? Like, we should revoke her visa, they said. Sorry, Gary. I'm a grown American citizen. And I have, just like you, I have the same rights as every American citizen. That's our country's law, by the way. The same status, the same rights, same everything. The only thing that differs a neutralized citizen from the birthright citizen, which is like when they are born here, is that the neutralized citizen can never be a president. And I'm not running yet, Gary. So we're good. Let's go.
So someone said,
yeah,
Jax loves Rich, but Danks Go Paramount Tactical's video, Charlie Kirk was the real threat behind him on September 17th. Look at timestamp 9:10 to 11. Skips Charlie's gore to see common sense Gary. So let's see common sense Gary here. I'm just gonna start at 9 minutes.
You might want to play it. Thanks.
Yeah.
There's gore in it. You might want to watch it.
There's no, they're saying there's no. I looked already.
Okay.
Keeping it specific to what was said in that video, if there was an entrance wound on the right side, we would see it. And we just don't see anything like that. Now, if we go back to the idea that this was a direct impact to the neck from the alleged position of the shooter, you're looking at this pork butt. We have rounds that are have significantly less penetrating power and less energy and they are going right through that no problem. Given how little bit of material that we have, it's not going to be much thicker than that pork butt, and definitely less dense. You're probably talking about a round penetrating 4 to 6 inches before we hit the vertebrae. So even if it hits the bone, I would expect to see an obvious and significant exit wound with, again, lots of fluid, very obvious, and going through all the different footage that I've been able to, and people presented to me. I know there's people out there saying, hey, I think I see something here. I think I see something here.
Wait, so originally he did think
again, we have some strange things here going on.
Huh?
Oh, so originally he did think that there would have been an exit wound.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the date on this?
This is 8 months ago.
No, but what's the date?
It's
is it before he got those DOD contracts
September
for $190,000?
September 17th.
So it's a week before he got those DOD contracts for $190,000.
Oh, it was 6 days after Charlie died.
Yeah, and a week later he got the contracts, and then all of a sudden he flips his whole,
of course,
his whole position.
Of course, because again, like I told you, Gary is a C word. That's all he is. So yeah, I can't wait to debunk his entire freaking narrative, guys. Like, let's destroy this guy for once and for all, so he cannot even come out in public anymore.
Okay, so this one here, right?
Wow, I didn't even know that. I don't really watch the guy.
Yeah. Recent narratives, because right now Elizabeth Lane investigative journalist looks less like a credential and more like a manufactured brand. A theater background, vague resumes, books, unexplained name trail, a conspiracy media platform, and documented pro-Kremlin adjacent appearances. I think maybe my friends over at the CIA, FBI, and DHS should be looking into the Georgian-born propagandist who clearly is running an op in the United States of America.
See, he can be sued.
Secretary Rubio, sir.
He can be sued for this. She can be sued. She specifically can be sued for this. The person that wrote this. And the reason they are not saying that themselves, like the Paramount Tactical and this retard woman, like that calls herself a producer that relies on trolls to supply information, is because they are scared. They never once came out and actually said, Elizabeth, you're a Russian propagandist. You know why? As soon as they say that, my lawyers will hit them with a lawsuit and will subpoena their communications, all of it, and they will be fucked. Excuse my language, but you have to say that.
Oh, so, we're way past that, Elizabeth. Don't worry.
Yeah. So, and now, guys, you would think, okay, so they are playing this as like some kind of evidence, like even though I actually have a paper evidence here of what they are trying to debunk. Gary, this is specifically yours, guy. I made a copy for you specifically to hang it right up. I know, I'm such a nice girl like that. So, and they are trying to debunk this. And you would think like, what are they relying on? Like, what are their sources they are relying on, right? You want to know who their source is here? Danks, open the Victoria screenshot. This is the woman that wrote that, and it's open for everyone to see on X. Who the heck is Victoria, guys? Diva is the mother of 3, I guess. Mother of 3. She's mother of 3 with 3,600 followers. This is what Paramount Tactical's actual facts come from. This is where it comes from. They dared to read a post of this completely unknown, who knows who the heck this woman is, as a fact, guys. Can you imagine?
So what are the claims that he's making right now that you can
open the next one, open the next screenshot of what Victoria is, and you'll see the full post. So everything that she just said is Victoria's writing. She just read it. Look, she just read it.
So she's talking about you.
Yeah, she's talking about me.
Okay, and so then, it's saying that calling Putin the best politician in the world, and calls America the country that took her in, and quote, the #1 terrorist in the world. No doubt about that on a podcast.
Yeah, so I believe that either it was this Victoria girl. I have to double check because I just realized that this is one of the reposts that Gary has. And he took a post of another troll and read it. Literally. So go on Gary's website real quick, X, and you can see where that came from. Who is Elizabeth Lane?
So Gary,
And no, no
How long has this been going on?
just a day. He just went nuts and crashed out on me, like writing the post after post after post.
Oh, so you guys haven't been like back and forth. He just like
Oh
he
yeah,
just-
we have been back and forth with posts.
Oh, but then today
Yes.
it escalated.
Yeah. So see some facts about Elizabeth Lane, only spies Lane, and then he reposted this Victoria woman, and he calls it facts. Guys, he calls it facts. He calls facts from some unknown Victoria troll wrote something, and he calls it facts. You know what a fact is? You red retard. Fact is a paper, literally with a stamp and actual proof. That's a fact. This is not a fact. This is a troll writing her opinion. So next, you know where she got these opinions,
you
guys?
said pull up this page, right?
Yeah, pull up his page, and you will see how obsessed he is with me. Go down.
So this is just his regular page.
Yeah. But guys, these get so good. I mean, it's like it's there. Ryan Muro.
This is Ryan Morrow right here.
Yeah, he's Ryan Muro, who I guess he can read. By the way, don't you have like
I made a whole show about you.
yeah, and he photoshopped me to look older, guys. I'm telling you, he has this weird thing. He photoshopped me to look
Like
older
some
and
hot MILF, some like
Yeah.
sexy, like Real
Yeah, and
Housewives
then
chick,
versus
right?
re-
Like,
versus
with a
reality,
Russian
he
accent,
said.
like
Yeah, and versus reality, he said, and he photoshopped. Please open that. That's a photoshopped to make me look older.
he made you look like some like hot MILF actress, you know? He's like,
Yeah, and then versus reality, and that's not reality. He
this is
literally-
reality.
This is
Uh,
AI, dude. Look at it. Open it. He AI'd my picture to make me look older. Look. I don't. That's not even me. This is how pathetic he is. He literally AI'd my picture. This is how demented he is.
yeah, he
Makes
makes you
me
look all old.
older.
And
That is literally not my mouse. I don't have a mouse like this. And he AI'd and says, give like a 20 extra years. That was probably his wife, like crashing out after I called her ugly. That was, oh no, we lost Danks.
Oh, where'd he go?
Where did he go?
He'll be back.
Yeah. So, but it gets so much better, guys. You have no idea. So you would ask,
Oh,
like,
I can't wait.
oh, there we go.
my apologies.
Hey, Danks. So he needs AI to make me look older, guys. And he puts like this through AI and says like, oh, look, this is what Elizabeth Lane looks like. And probably gave like a comment saying, hey, give like extra 20 years so that she looks like my
Yeah,
wife.
all he does is talk about her.
So
Like,
she looks like my wife.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Share my screen again.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then you didn't know I'd be watching Perfect Bay for a Narcissist Psycho. I can smell vodka, SSRIs, and communism from here. Holy shit!
He's like completely.
And he's
freaked
quoting
out.
you, and then
And
he's got
look,
you
and
subscribed
by
to
the
my
way,
Patreon.
that's one of my books. Let me explain what that is. So this moron posts one of the videos I have on Instagram, and they call it Finding Facts. Like I literally post that on Instagram, and I told this was specifically for my Georgian subscribers. So I wrote. It was the entirety about a bunch of like geopolitical stuff. And it was only few copies for my subscribers that I wrote. And he posts this and then
Every
pretends
post has you on it. That's fucking crazy.
everything. And then he pretends that there is no book. So in one of them, he goes and says, go down. This is how pathetic this guy is.
Yeah, he's like,
oh, it's all over. But this text that she just went through, this whole text that we are trying to debunk right now and successfully managing it, it's got to be one of those because I remember she took it from this text.
which one? What are you looking for?
The text that she went through right now with the video, on the video.
Oh,
Like who is Elizabeth Lane or something.
this one.
No, I think it's the Grifters History so-called journalist.
You might
Open that.
ask why?
Lower down.
Oh,
Not
not
that one. The one with the book. The one with the book. Go up. That
This-
one. Yeah. Open see full.
seafood. Yeah, there's.
There. Oh, maybe that's not it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Like go back to his video. So the text says she's reading in the video. So
Was he? Oh, and his which one are you talking about?
The text that he was just reading in his video about me, about the like certificate and my law degree and all of that. She's reading from somewhere, right?
This one right here.
Yeah. So that, yeah, exactly that one. So that is someone else's writing, right? So he relies on trolls and propagandists to deliver the news, guys. Like, and here's the thing. The so-called producer that doesn't even know how to research, where did she get that from is the question. So where did she get that from? You might ask. One, she just checked my LinkedIn. By the way, created by me. So we know what's there. It's mine. I don't even use it. That's why it's outdated and she doesn't even comprehend that. So she couldn't find anything there. And then she started to relying on other things. Like, for example, this article. Danks, I just sent you a link. Open this link. So she goes like, she was in Gonieri, so she probably went and saw this article, or AI did and gave this article. So open that. There you go. So Miss Detector, everything that she claims there is literally in this article. Let me give you guys the backstory of this article because it's fascinating. So first of all, Gonieri is not pro-Russian channel. This guy's name is Soso. He's an independent journalist. He's actually a historian, by the way, much smarter than Paramount Tactical and her producer put together. So Soso is a friend of mine who invited me in his show, and I went on. And this is Biden years, guys. This is where we have demented Biden, and I'm a absolute vicious Trump supporter. Okay. We all were. I don't know if you guys were, but I was a huge Trump supporter. Were you guys Trump supporters? Yeah. In the beginning.
This site says German cooperation.
Yeah. So
project of the German Marshall Fund.
Yeah, it was before the US aid. We'll talk about this. So guys, this is very interesting. And I go and talk about how amazing Trump is and how Biden is demented and entire machine of US aid propaganda, because they were fighting Trump then, remember that? So all of this machine, the deep state, just comes after me and they write this, what they call the hit piece, and people actually took it the opposite. So they called me a Russian propagandist. Go down, all the way down. I hope they didn't take down the, go down all the way. Yeah, there you go. The shirt with the Biden there. It says, the face you make when Russia invades the country you launder your money in, or something like that. So that's like my shirt, and I'm pro-Trump, and Trump is being called a Russian propagandist. And they literally, everybody that supports Trump literally is called Russian propagandist, right? So they start calling me Russian propagandist because I went against Biden protecting Trump. But it goes deeper than that. So as soon as I come out, I exposed a CIA puppet. It's a long story, but former president, I said, former president was a CIA puppet. Trump is fighting the deep state. Before he turned on us, we were all, believing in him and so on. So all of this happened because I was protecting the same president that Paramount Tactical is kissing ass to right now. Okay. All of this happened because I'm protecting Trump. So I come back to my home, and they send me 2 men to knock on my door and threaten me. This is how bad it was. This is what real journalists do, by the way. They actually stick with their guns and the truth. So they sent 2 men, and they thought that it would scare me. Of course, it didn't. We went on. Trump won. And guess what Trump did? The first thing Trump did is defunded these motherfuckers. So he cut the US aid. They were sponsored from Soros and US aid, the Miss Detector, and then they shifted to Europe because now European deep state got involved with the NGOs, and NGOs were forced to register under Georgian version of FARA. So long story short, guys, this was a propagandist outlet, literally what Gary is today, and trying to spew hate and on everyone that supported Trump. And as you can see, they put Biden's shirt there because Biden was the president back then. And just to show everybody how big of a pro-Russian propagandist I was, because I was siding with Trump, guys. I was siding with Trump, and I was a Russian propagandist because Trump was chosen by Russians. And that's what Gary used.
And now that you're not aligning with Trump, now
Yes.
you're a Russian
I'm-
propagandist again.
Yes, again, when Trump came in power, I was like one of the good journalists, right? Now I'm Russian propaganda, like Tucker is from Qatar. They literally used this and they got ousted. Literally, for now, they have to register under FARA because they are propagandist channel. And Georgians make fun of them. The owner of this outlet, the woman, had to leave her house like this, literally hiding from the cameras. They wrote a bunch of shit on his her entrance of the house. And this is what Paramount Tactical relies on when he says that I'm a Russian propagandist. They literally quoted everything that's here. So I just love it. I just love these guys. This is the best debunking shit ever. Let's go. Should we go continue? Oh, by the way, it's Unified. I want to say Unified TV, but it gets better, guys. Like if you want to see someone's grave and someone put into his grave 6 feet under, of course, not literally, figuratively, we should continue with this. It's going to get much better. By the way, I was the first one
wait.
to, yeah, I was the first
Dang,
one to post
your
this.
mic is muted.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Okay.
I was wondering
so-
why he's so quiet. I'm watching his mouth move, and I'm like, I don't hear him.
My bad. So I'll play it from here.
Yeah.
Into this one, I truly believe she may have lied on her paperwork. She is definitely spewing anti-American propaganda. And what was that you said? Oh, yeah.
Look, my job at the State Department is if I identify someone who I believe is present, someone who's a visitor, a guest to the United States, and we identify that their presence in our country poses a threat to our foreign policy, to our national security, we're gonna take the person's visa away. We're gonna take the visa away. That's what we're gonna do. Look, my job at the State Department is if I identify.
We're going to take her visa away. Visa.
No, we're here.
Just playing a clip of him
You
saying
turn
that.
that off.
What was that? Sorry.
Yeah, and going back here again, this is her YouTube channel, and she went from nothing to suddenly landing these extremely big.
Bro, you've been doing these interviews as long as
For
I've
like
known
10 years, almost more.
But since I've
she
known
went
way
from
before
nothing.
and we met.
She went
you've
from nothing.
been
He's acting like you're
years.
brand new. Like she just popped out last
Hey,
week.
shout out. There's your boy right there. Look, check your boy out.
Look at how sexy he is. Gary's jealous. Gary's jealous, guys. He's jealous.
He's jealous.
So-
We got all these,
Interviews
he just wishes
with
he was
Tucker
on the
Carlson.
list. Oh, he's sad, bro. He's
and the
sad.
like, and it just doesn't make sense to me. And what we've been seeing and saying for a while.
Yeah, I'm a first-hand witness. You had like 20 something thousand the week before in Candace. You had done that interview and you got a bunch of followers then.
I know,
And
dude.
that's normal. Like you have a big show. She didn't have it on her show.
Exactly.
You released it on your channel. Anyone's gonna seek out a
And
Candace
who-
episode, and you grew double in size, if not more, from that.
And that's
you know?
relatively
And
that's relatively
that's
new
expected.
channel. Yeah, absolutely. And we can break down his retarded logic in a second, but let me say this is brand new YouTube channel, by the way. I was never a YouTuber. When I was with Unified, I was not allowed to do this. I couldn't do this. My content belonged to Unified by the contract I signed, right? So I was behind the paywall. So Gary's cheap. He doesn't want to pay $14.99 to actually check my shows on Unified. If he had, he would have known. But hey, but before Unified, I worked for years before Unified, and this guy pretended I just popped up like a little flower somewhere that never existed. But this gets better, guys. Like I said, keep going, keep going. This is a gift that keeps giving. Please do.
Whether it's Qatar, whether it's Russia, whether it's China, look, there is clearly an influence operation that's taking place. And suddenly all of these people suddenly have these ties. And now we have Candace Owens going to Russia after everything that she's been doing. Look, we've been saying this. Like, hey, I've been saying this since December at a minimum, that there are foreign adversaries that are boosting her numbers, that are pushing her content. And why? Why is it? It's because everything that she says is subversive and destructive and an negative impact on the Trump administration. And we see.
Who cares? Who cares what administration is what,
No,
You're just criticizing, it's like you could.
Yeah.
He's talking about why did everyone act like we have to agree with Trump? Like, where'd that shit come from? You know what I mean?
From Israel. Israel that Gary loves very much. The only thing that's missing,
the only country he didn't name when he's talking about foreign operations, foreign influence operations.
Of course, he won't. I honestly, he's either dumb, like we said, guys, in the beginning, or they've got some kind of sexual blackmail on him.
He was taken.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. I was gonna make this joke before.
Go ahead.
But, the sexual blackmail fits with her.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
The majority of that we can't even take as credible or factual or anything. It's such a mess. And really, I think it's because the original case against him, what was it, back in 2008, when he was originally charged, was just, I don't think it was handled very well. And so at the end of the day,
Andrew or Epstein?
Epstein.
Yeah.
And so because that original case wasn't handled the greatest, I think that's kind of the effect of what you're seeing now, unfortunately.
Yeah, and just so we're precise and accurate, Prince Andrew was actually charged on suspicion of misconduct in public office, and it relates to the allegation that he shared.
Wait, is he about to show for Prince Andrew right now in the Epstein case? No. Hold on.
Oh my God. I really hope he has more dignity than that. Let's see.
Trade reports and secrets with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. So even he's not being directly charged with anything within the Epstein files regarding, any sort of PDF things or even prostitution or anything along those lines. Basically, what they're alleging is
he only said that he's not charged. He didn't really stick up for him. He's just, putting emphasis on what he's actually being charged with. But let's see if we get an opinion out of him.
That he gave a lot of insider information to Jeffrey Epstein, and that's what he's being accused.
They literally have emails where Andrew would get certain classified information, because when the royal family is going to be moving from one location to another, there's obviously a lot of security around that, just like with our president and like their motions and where they're going and their travel plans and their schedules and all of that, right? And so basically Andrew would get a briefing on, hey, you're going to be here at this time. And he would immediately send an email to Epstein and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to be here at this time. So like we can meet up or whatever. Right. And at that point, he's giving classified information, which is dangerous to their security of their country, essentially is what they're saying. And I've seen some of those emails. So it's really funny too, how he would sign the email. Cause it's like what was it? Knight of the Garter, something, like all of his title. And I'm like, yeah, because we don't know that that's you. Like, or his assistant would have her name on there and she's responding. And we're like, we know that this is your assistant. Like, he just didn't do a very good job of covering that up. But yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
What do you say?
He doesn't
to
even
that?
have anything to say. He's just like, yeah.
So
I
far,
don't know.
Oh my gosh, I think Gary has a sexual blackmail. I don't know, like there's a sexual blackmail going on with this guy or something. It's really concerning, dude. It's really concerning. So yeah, but he went on with so many things, guys, and I was like, oh my God, this retard is keep walking himself in this dark hole that he will never get out of. And I just, keep going with his video for a second. We have to talk about this. It's so interesting. Just to bury him forever.
The one I was just playing?
Yeah.
Share my screen.
Okay.
Share my screen.
Wait, no, this one or the other
no,
one?
not that one. Sorry, one about me. Yeah.
In place with the woke right. They're pushing this anti-Semitic tropes, trying to divide the right so that we lose the midterms. And any country, not just Russia, any of our adversaries, including those in Europe, UK, that pretend that, we're allies. Those folks.
So I guess he tries to pretend that Tucker, Candace, and I, and by the way, I'm so honored to be in a mega list like this. I don't know why I deserve that, but thank you very much, Gary. So he tries to say that calling for pedophiles to be arrested and persecuted is division. He says that it's division. That's what an agent would tell you. That's what an Israeli agent would tell you, okay? So he calls that if you advocate for pedophiles to be imprisoned, for people who were related to Epstein to leave their post, like Lutnick, for example, you are a traitor, you are an agent, but he's not. He's not for letting these people run the country. He's a good guy. He's a military. How dare you? Don't offend the military. How dare you? And then he runs like a pussy. I mean, are you serious? And above that, he tries to make it seem like he literally like crossed out he and she both the retired producer that she thinks is a producer. So he tried to say, I popped up out of nowhere after Charlie died. Guys, let's start. So this is seven to 6 years old interview with the, can I share something?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is me interviewing FBI, former FBI, one of the highest ranking, very famous, awesome dude, Chris Voss, somewhere around 7 years ago in Los Angeles, California.
The one that you put up where you're wearing the white?
Yes, that's the one. Let me, how do I, oh, there we go.
You and the other side are faced with different aspects of the same problem. If you beat them, they're not going to implement. And that's where you're going to get hurt.
What a cool dude.
And then also, most people think you're only negotiating when you're talking about money. The commodity that's always at stake in every negotiation is time. We negotiated for this time.
So I just wanted to show all of this stuff. So this is a former FBI guy. We sat down in Los Angeles when I had my own other show, D2K, that I controlled, I produced, I did everything. So, but according to Gary, I didn't exist. I just showed up out of nowhere. All this hard work for years doesn't mean anything. This is how dumb they are. They couldn't even find the shows 7 to 6 years ago, guys. And they want to find evidence. They couldn't find evidence what college I finished. They couldn't find evidence what videos I have. Like, what can you find? Everyone, my 5-year-old nephew, dude, can go on YouTube and research a YouTube platform and LinkedIn. If that's what and you call yourself an investigator, debunker of Candace Owens, you call yourself somebody reliable in Charlie Kirk's investigation. Have you ever showed up in court? Well, some of us have. Do you even know what's going on? No, of course you don't. But that's all they do, guys. They just talk, right?
No, they know everything. They read the charging documents.
There you go. That they know everything. So next one.
Can't even get that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
So apparently, guys, according again to just to like really bury him here, according to Small Testicles, I was unknown completely, and no one knew who I was before Charlie died. Here is me 5 years ago with a sitting congressman conducting an interview on Iran. Please play second clip.
You got it.
Oh, you have to like go through like a little bit of intro. Sorry about that. Just like rewind to the Jen Crenshaw part. You have to go through a little bit of intro here.
I don't see where. Thanks.
Yo.
Oh, here.
Didn't
Here,
plan on going
very
to
good.
politics, but ended up in politics, and you know, that happened in a kind of a funny way. I mean, I just finished my master's program. I was looking to get into policy, you know, looking at policy jobs, whatever that.
So this is me and Dan in his own place, by the way, conducting an interview about him coming to politics, what he thinks on Iran. All of these interviews are available years ago, guys, years. As you can see, I look much prettier because I'm like 6 years younger. So, man, I was hot.
You're still
Okay.
pretty. You still look good.
Oh, thank you, Danks. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, guys, and
It
according
made you look like this is what you look like in that picture that he showed
exactly,
earlier. And his thumbnail.
Yeah, and this
The outfit,
is,
at least.
this is years ago, guys. Like I want to say 5 to 6 years ago, and this is like my work, all of it, right? Sitting down with the congressman. Before that, I've had actors. We'll go through the list, but please.
Isn't this the pirate?
What was it?
This is
Yeah, the pirate.
right?
The pirate. Yeah, he unfortunately. Well, actually,
You
fortunately,
know, things happen. I'm
Yeah.
not making fun of him. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if that's the same guy, right?
I believe that, listen, I have a lot to say about Dan Crenshaw, okay? There was hot and cold relationship with Dan Crenshaw. I think Dan completely lost his way when he called for Tuckers. Like he said, I'm going to kill him and stuff
We'll
like
show
that.
you this one, Elizabeth.
Oh, thank you guys. You're so cute. Thank you. So in the third one, guys, let's give military guy what he deserves. So apparently I was so unknown and nobody, maybe ask Paramount Testicles how come one of the most famous SEALs sat down with a nobody and a Russian puppet? Please play.
You know, I think if you kind of get a surface look at me, you probably figure, oh, you know, this guy's trying to act tough, but I actually don't try and act tough at all. I'm just myself. So I'm a 50-year-old man. I'm married with 4 kids. You know, like
what I'm gonna be old.
What am I gonna be? Ugly, dumb? Sure, I could be all those things.
You're okay with that?
I've said, you know.
Respect to Jocko. We don't have to listen to whole clip, but yeah, we went to everything. I mean, you know, I'm doing all these big shot interviews 7 years ago, guys, 7 years ago. And some people would say Jocko has bigger audience than many of the people that he named, you know? So I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's massive. He's worldwide.
Oh, he's worldwide. Jocko has fans in freaking China. Jocko has friends in France, Germany, everywhere. And this was years ago. But
somebody said Jocko doesn't just talk to anyone.
Exactly. I agree. So, and Paramount Tacticals somehow missed all of this, guys. Somehow missed all of this. And
yeah, I mean, you've been around for a while.
In all fairness, I think
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. I was just gonna say, in all fairness, I think you should go easy on him for the things that he missed on you. Because, I mean, just look at all the things that he missed with the Charlie Kirk case and the Tyler Robinson case.
Oh my God.
He missed so much.
Crazy,
so how could you even be surprised that he missed so many things about you?
Absolutely, because they don't know how to do research, and then they go after people who actually do. And you know what? Gary said something. Let's see if he has balls enough to do this. Gary said in his video that he will apologize for every mistake he makes. If he stumbles, he gets something wrong. Hey, Gary, apologize, bitch. That's all I have to say.
He's gotten a lot of things wrong.
Everything, pretty much what he said was wrong.
But I just think that it's very ironic that he covers Candace like every day. It's like he's her biggest fan.
Obsessed.
And like he never, whenever he's talking about her and talking about her show, he never brings up like the facts. He never brings up the evidence that you know she actually brings to the table. Actually, you know what? Were you watching earlier before you came on or no? I know.
I was not. I was actually walking my dog, and Danks asked me, "Hey, come on and like talk about this Paramount guy talking about you." I'm like, "Sure, I'll even come with the receipts."
I told Danks too.
You said it.
I know you. You know, we both talk to Danks a lot, pretty frequently, and I said to him when we were getting ready for the show, I just came across the Paramount Tactical thing. I'm like, yo, like he's really going in on your girl. Like you wanna. You know, like, you want to talk about this tonight? And, you know, he was like hesitant. I think he wanted to talk to you first or whatever. I'm like, listen, all I'm saying is if that was my friend, I would, you know, and he's like, all right, like, you want to do it. I'm like, call her, like, let her know if she wants to come on and speak up for herself too. Because it just seemed it seemed personal. It was personal. Like what he was doing with you, it seemed personal. And you know, his history of seeing, you know, the way he is with Candace and everything, it's just, like, I don't understand it. It like that seems manufactured. That seems like an
totally.
You know?
And the reason he was so personal with me is because I called him out, should I say, on his manhood, and he failed. And for a military guy, that's a disaster. Like to call him out, hey, sit down with me, and call him a C word, which I did because he deserved it. Like, I think that just put him in this crazy cycle. Like, he just made so many mistakes. Like, he blubbered propaganda. He literally picked up the propagandist outlet that he quoted that went after Trump, the guy he supports.
Well,
so
he seems to be a misinformation agent. I'm sure that he was very well aware of what he was doing. I don't think that it was.
Maybe.
You mind if I play you one of my clips? For those of you that I played, that's why I was asking if you were watching in the beginning. And for those of you that already saw this, it's going to be very brief. But I want, you know, I want to make sure that Paramount Not So Tactical sees this too, because I'm really curious to see what he would have to say about it. You know, because he's always got so much to say, especially about Candace and now about you. That hold on, let me let me get this up. This was actually from a video that I posted. Oh, why'd that happen?
Yeah, Danks is here, I think, wanted to.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Wait, why did that happen though?
You're muted.
I've been down here for like 5 minutes waiting for you guys.
Thanks. Why did that just happen? Hold on, let me figure out what's going on here.
What is it?
It was just something weird. I was trying to share something and then it like had like an echo trail. Let me try.
Elizabeth bugged your computer. You're done, man.
Yeah. You
guys
might
are
be right.
bugged.
Well, let's see.
You guys are bugged.
All right, there we go. I'm gonna play her the same clip that we played earlier. Forgive me for those of you that saw this earlier.
No, we're not doing this.
Oh yes, we are.
I never dated here.
Yes, you did.
Just I don't drink. I find it unproductive.
Yes, you do.
There's nothing to hide.
We'll see about that.
Please dig into this.
Oh, don't worry. I brought my shovel.
Anytime we hear a lead or anytime we hear anything, we send it to the authorities.
Erika saying that she had Charlie's phone.
And I have his cell phone.
And that Charlie never texted anybody the night before.
But he was not messaging people the day before saying, I'm going to be murdered. They're coming after me. Someone's going to kill me.
He thought that they were going to kill him.
He didn't say that.
Did, in fact, text multiple people the night before. I said, Andrew Colvett told me specifically that he was one of the people that received this text message. Got that directly from Andrew Colvett.
I want to remind you guys that Candace Owens said this the day after meeting Erika Kirk with over 330,000 people watching her live.
And then somebody who had access to Dan Flood's communications said that Dan Flood similarly received a text message. They owned that right away and explained. Erika said that she has Charlie's phone. She's looking at his iMessages. And it turns out that he, like everybody else, communicates on Signal. He communicates on Telegram. And that those when she heard me say that, they then went and looked. And yes, that what I said was true.
Now, Erika Kirk has never debunked that statement by Candace Owens, which means one of two things. Either one, it's true and she's a complete idiot and didn't check everything, which doesn't make sense to me because why wouldn't the FBI have checked the phone? Or two, she's just lying and was covering her ass. Now, if Erika Kirk really wanted to sue Candace Owens for defamation, that right there is a layup, but she's not because she can't because Candace told the truth. Oh, wait.
Andrew Colvett received a message the night before. And Dan Flood received a message the night before.
No rock will be unturned.
Yeah, because of Candace and countless other content creators and investigative journalists that have been trying to actually do the work and actually get to the bottom of this.
What, the conspiracy collection?
Call us what you want, but we're way more credible than you, anyone at your company. I mean, you get the idea. The reason I wanted to show that.
This is great. This is great.
Oh, thank you. But I just find it fascinating because, you know, all these months later, like that was back in December with that whole cell phone situation. And
everything that they've said turns out to be the opposite. Everything that she has said in the beginning, I mean, maybe not everything, but it seems like everything. All the things from
she presented a lot of theories that they accused her of just making up because anti-Israel or this or that, or she's out to get Erika. But then the receipts come out. We find out that she's right, and then they never speak up. Then they just like go back to like Egyptian planes, which even the Egyptian planes. Tucker Carlson, I think when he was on Theo Von. Or it was one interview. I don't remember if it was that one, but he said that he knows somebody on the inside that he could confirm that that's true, that there actually was Egyptian planes following Erika Kirk around for years. And he said that it was like very bizarre.
Yeah. I mean, when you we looked at the flight data. Barron also pulled up flights and we were looking at this Discord and all this stuff. And you can see if you look at the flight radar and the history and you have access, you can see that there were obviously planes going in the same places as she was at, and also Charlie.
But how is it possible that you?
But anyways, it's not just about that. What's good about that video you made is that it shows that when you look at someone like Paramount Tactical, instead of trying to find the truth, you know, or like criticize the situation that we have in front of us, you've got to manufacture some type of fear mongering about some some creator, you know, content creator, interviewer, podcaster, someone who's been doing this longer than he has. You know what I mean? It's just like, to me, it's just manufactured distraction because they don't want us looking for the truth. You know what I mean?
But that's my point. He's ignoring the facts. He's ignoring the receipts, and instead he's spending his time making fake generated AI generated thumbnails to slander women.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to take him serious.
Yeah. That's exactly what he's doing. And this is why so many, I send you screenshots, Danks, of SEALs and Green Berets literally trashing him. One of them literally said, "Do you want me to go and beat him up?" Like, did you read that text? Please do. Please do. But just so that people know, go and check. All of the profiles are there, who they are. This is how much they don't like the guy, because they know that this is an abuser, little prick, that all he can do is put some lies out there, run away from an actual debate. Again, Gary, we are all waiting. We are all waiting, Gary. Come debate us anytime. I just literally debunked everything.
You want to read some of the super chats? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
he literally debunked everything he said, literally, and we can go forever.
What do you say? Okay, so them saying about the books, like debunk some of the things they're saying. So they're talking about books they can't find.
My degree is right here, specifically printed out. I just showed you guys with a stamp signature that I finished law degree. That's one. Second, the books were specifically for my subscribers, and that's why my Instagram says so. And they mocked it as if like that's funny. Like, you never had a Patreon, you never had a subscriber. Like, are you stupid?
Yeah, it's behind a paywall.
So, yeah, exactly. And by the way, my money was wasted on those books, self-published, self-printed, everything. No one actually funded me like Gary is being funded, for example, allegedly from Israel, but I'm pretty sure he probably is. So then 7 years of my journalistic career, sitting down with these people, talking, he erased as if it doesn't belong, it doesn't exist. We just showed you evidence from 7 years ago onward, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I've got another one, which we should probably get to. I just put it in the chat. So literally everything he said, step by step, can be debunked. And the guy was so upset and so angry that someone called him out on his manhood, that he wanted to get on air. Get this. So he called me an unimportant somebody, whatever. You're not even that important. He starts his episodes. Your views are not so high. His views are much lower than mine, and his following on X is much lower than mine. Check his YouTube channel, like views, and then check mine. Numbers don't lie, bro. So, and I literally have been in this game over 10 years. Who the heck is Gary? When did he come again? Like, when did he start his investigation? When did he got big again? Oh, I wonder. Answer those questions, Gary. So, yeah, and above that, he said something else. Hold on. He said, it escapes me now. He said something. So anyway, I'm unimportant, but I'm important enough for him to get on an hour and something podcast, emergency podcast. He says, we were not planning to do this, but because of Elizabeth, we're going to do this. So I'm sorry, my dog is barking. So I'm so important for Gary that he makes a podcast happen for an hour and something when he never planned, and his entire feed is devoted to me and Candace. I mean, what else can I get?
Just take it as a compliment. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think he even titled it that, like asking if you're Candace's new competition.
He did?
Yeah, he's trying to pull a little divide and conquer, I guess.
Oh my gosh, I got to send this to Candace. I'm so honored, guys. I'm so honored. You have no idea. But one more thing. He called a hero of this country a Russian agent, guys. John Kiriak. First of all, please play the video. How he
I'm a huge fan of John Kiriak.
Yeah, he can't pronounce his last name. Like, please play this. This is how stupid he is. At least, dude, at least get it right. Get it right when you're going to call a hero of this country that has done way more than you have ever dreamed of or you have done. At least get his freaking name right.
Yeah, Brenner really fucked him.
Yeah. Where Brenner was an idiot and a criminal.
Where did you send the clip?
Just Gary's clip when he keeps saying.
Oh, and the one that I have.
Yeah, like the when he keeps calling something else to Kyriakou, he doesn't even know how to pronounce his name, but he tries really hard.
On the same video that I was playing. This one.
The one that he did about me.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah, just go to John Kyriakou part.
Where would that be? All the way, or
Yeah, like middle. Try middle. He talked a lot. We'll find it.
Is he showing John or something?
No. Oh, he was way before that. Way before the guest. Like maybe somewhere that. No, after there.
Oh,
there.
right here.
Yeah, let's try that.
This is where he was.
Be skeptical of our own government. Yeah. While we should always hold them accountable.
There's before.
The moment that we should always. All right.
Is he like right here? Let me see.
And they're going to be able to analyze, and they already are. And you can, like, the defense isn't saying any of this. The defense isn't saying that you got the wrong guy. The defense isn't, they're not even trying to argue that.
No,
they're
he's
not
talking
saying,
about
you know what,
anyway.
hey, we want these.
Yeah,
we don't have to bother with him. He called John Kyriakou the hero of this country. Let me tell people what John did, guys. John exposed the torture program. So I guess Gary is for torture. I guess Gary likes when people are electrocuted on their testicles because he has no testicles, and he likes when other people go through it because that's the only explanation. Because what John Kyriakou did is he exposed that we tortured prisoners who were not charged of any crime. We just picked them up, we tortured them. And this is the guy who Gary calls a traitor, by the way. So I guess Gary wants torture. Gary wants killing. Gary is pro-Israel.
Elizabeth, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think it's pretty obvious that Gary likes torture when he's doing live streams with Lisa Knows Best.
Yes, absolutely. So
yeah, John Kyriakou is great. I like him. You know what I mean?
He's absolutely amazing.
Got a good story. He's been open about his whole story for at least, unless he himself.
Yeah, I've been watching him. I think I got introduced to him like 5 years ago. It was like the first time, 5-6 years ago, maybe. First time I saw him on a video.
Yeah, and he's a wonderful human, and it's just funny to me that these guys are so twisted in head. A hero person who told people that, hey, we should not be torturing people. We should actually at least be documenting some kind of crimes before we pick them up. I wonder if Gary will like if someone just gets her wife out of nowhere in a foreign country and start torturing her. I wonder what Gary would do. You know what? Maybe Gary should have asked that to McCain. Remember McCain, who was tortured and he was absolutely anti-torture? Gary, what would you say to your fellow military people who sometimes are arrested, sometimes are taken hostage? Would you like for them to be tortured?
Remember when Trump said real heroes don't get captured when he was going back and forth with McCain?
Yeah, and it's like absolute crazy shit, right? And Gary promotes torture by condemning John Kyriakou, who says we are better than this. So this is who Gary is. So he's a pathetic C-word. This is why I called him so. And anyone who
Elizabeth, don't hold back now. You've been saying every other word of the book.
He's a cunt. He's a freaking cunt. That's what he is. Gary, you're a freaking cunt. And you can't
say fucking to say he's a fucking cunt. Fuck you, Gary. You fucking cunt.
Oh my god. It's such a beautiful word when it's addressed to a right person, right? It has to, like, here's the thing. I don't use these words lightly. I use them against people who deserve it. And he wants respect, guys. He wants respect after saying that people should torture other people, and after like literally trashing a guy who went to prison so that Gary and people like him are protected and know the truth. That's how big of a cunt this guy is. Yes. So there you go. There you go. That's my answer to him. There's way more, but Danks, we have to go through like detail and destroy this guy. So, oh yeah, there will be another show absolutely devoted to this cunt. And we'll go like detail in detail because I want to play so many things, guys. You have no idea. Like someone has to bury this guy. Let me tell you where he made a mistake. Okay. So you know how like in the war, there's always, even in the SEAL teams, by the way, one thing I have to say,
I don't know when you say in the war, I think about the 1950s and shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
damn, I thought I wanted the smoke.
She's about to smoke.
Elizabeth's like the whole hookah.
Dude, I just have so much passion for destroying these cockroaches. You have no idea. This is why I get up in the morning. Like, this is why I get up in the morning. Like, I always ask myself, my mom always asks me, why do you have to be that? Why? Like, you have all the brains and background to build your own business and walk away from this? I'm like, why, Ma? Like, who else is going to do it? Like, who else is going to do it? You know, obviously we have cunts like Gary. He's not going to do it. So someone has to. And here's what I have to say. Okay. So with Gary, and he wanted to put in the show, guys. So we are not going to play him, but whoever is interested, you can watch. He goes like, by the way, we connected to all military members that Elizabeth could possibly know. And they all said, we stand by you, Gary. Did you see my text? Thanks. Did you see my text? The ones I sent? Does that seem like they stand by him?
No.
Yeah, seems like not. And there's way more that where that came from, and we are going to discuss every single one of them in our next episode. But Gary, you're a clown, buddy. You look like one, you talk like one, and you act like one. You're a clown.
This is what's great when you have Elizabeth. You can just let her go. She'll just like, just.
I was not expecting this tonight.
Me neither. She called me twice. I was on the live stream, then I got busy after cleaning. Was with the family, and then I called her right before the show, and she was like, like, you miss motherfucker. And I was like, all right.
We're going to bury this motherfucker. Yeah, and one thing that I wanted to say, guys, about the war. So where Gary made a mistake, and it's kind of unforgivable coming from a military guy, as he wants to be called. He really hides behind this military image, right? This Green Beret image. And here's what happens. Candace and Tucker doesn't give a rat's ass about Gary, okay? Especially Tucker. Like, if I ask Tucker who some Paramount Tactical is, he'll be like, what? Like, and then you have to explain. So they don't. But when you go after somebody who's not as big as Tucker and Candace and is fighting to be one day, that girl is full of fight, bro. Like, that's your mistake, cunt. Like, he thought I would just ignore him, and he thought he had something crazy, and I would just ignore him and move on. And what he didn't anticipate is me literally trolling him all the way with the truth. Like, every single time he reposted something, I answered. Every single time he did again, I answered. And that's just the beginning. And now we know that you lied about my credentials. Where's the law degree, Elizabeth? Well, here's printed for you specifically, cunt. And, oh, where are your interviews? Where are your interviews? Huh? Elizabeth, you just popped up after Charlie died. You were at Timpanogos? Yeah, fucko, I live in Utah. Where would
They
you?
all say the same thing. Oh, they popped up only when after Charlie died.
All of it,
Like,
all of it. And you know
a
what?
lot of people did.
Yeah, and you know what's amazing? They have no problem with Nick Shirley.
But
popping
you've
up
been
out of
around.
nowhere.
The funny part about you is you've been around.
Yeah.
You've been around longer than all of us.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, guys, Nick Shirley never makes the list somehow. No one cares about Nick Shirley. If that guy all of a sudden shakes hands with presidents and, you know, is in the White House invited with his hoodie and infiltrates gangs and stuff, no one says anything about Nick Shirley. He can pop up out of nowhere and all of a sudden end up in Cuba, like convincing us that we need to invade Cuba. Like, that can happen. But Elizabeth Lane, who's been working her ass off for years, oh no. She's a Russian propagandist. She was a Russian propagandist during Biden because she sided with Trump, and Trump was a Russian propagandist. Then she was a good girl. She was like Trump supporter. Hey, we are good. Elizabeth is great. And then she became a Russian propagandist again. And I dare you to present the proof, fuckers. That's all. That's all.
The chat's laughing their ass off. They're loving this.
Good. Do you guys have any questions?
No, we should read some super chats, man.
Dank's been trying to read these super chats for an hour.
Nobody got their super chat right from the beginning. We got to get Bayes up to his game.
Yes, let's do
Just
it.
go through them. Go through them.
All right. Katie
we got?
Kingston became a member. Thank you very much. We got Tanya, $5. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Show your support. Tammy Hill, $2. Thank you very much. Blake Neff sent me LOL. Then you got Keats gifting 5 Danks memberships.
Thanks, Keats.
Keats gifting 1 RealBayes membership. Thank you very
Get
much.
it.
Christy Hughes gifting a Danks membership.
Saturdays, we have members only live streams in the morning. So we had ours today. 3.5 hours of great time. Bayes was there today too, actually.
Yep, I showed up. Christy
What's up,
Hughes,
Christy?
$5. Hey, Danks Bayes, Elizabeth. Of course, the best mods on earth. End of month crumbs. Sorry, LOL. We got Vet L 89, $2. Thank you very much. Men being called pussies by a woman is so funny.
You know, this is, do you want me, you know, I got to tell you something. You know why I didn't call him a dick? There's a whole thing behind it, guys. See, a dick is a member of manhood. Like, it represents manhood, like masculinity. And he's just not that. He's a pussy. And pussy is a good version. So I had to find something different. And I came up with cunt. Because pussy is like generous, right? You can't call this guy a dick. You can call him a pussy.
I mean, people like pussy, you know. So,
He's a cunt.
You should have just called him a chode.
What's that?
Thanks, you want to tell
her? Tell me what's that.
Never mind.
I'm not gonna explain what a chode is.
We're getting clipped for sure. Tanya, $5. Dig in your wallets. Let's support Danks.
Yes.
No wonder you've been trying to read these for an hour.
That's so funny. No, thank you for that. For the love. Dig in your wallets.
Jax loves Rich, $5.
Dig in your crypto wallets, your Bitcoin wallets.
Gary is a Fed who sold his integrity for shekels.
For sure.
Oh.
For sure.
Jacqueline Cano became a YouTube member. Thank you very much. Oh,
welcome.
I'm losing track where I am.
Welcome.
Damon Boyser became a member. Philip, I can't pronounce that.
Philippe, what's up, Philippe?
Philippe, good morning. Kandahar Giant Gary Meltdown. $5. Pretty sure I will never be able to refer to Elizabeth Lane by any other term than Spicy Lane.
Whoa.
Moving forward. Bwahaha. Go Max.
Max.
Go
Max.
I think we read this one before.
Yeah, that
this
was
is the one where he's telling you $10. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tanya, $2. Good night, Danksters. Like the video.
Nice.
Diva became
Welcome,
a member.
Diva.
And then we have Melissa Rudder, $10. Thank you very much. Valhalla was pretty chummy with Scary Gary there for a bit and was hoodwinked on his lies about Candace Owens. Did he ever apologize to her? So many of my faves like him. I'm still undecided on him. Undecided on Valhalla?
Valhalla's OG, bro.
Valhalla's a real one. Yeah.
I like him. I don't know.
So
But
I don't
know
watch.
that
I don't watch Valhalla that much, but I thought Gary and Valhalla were like tight. No,
I don't.
I can't speak on Valhalla's relationships. I mean, Valhalla was also
I
a
don't know if he
Green
is.
Beret, so I'm sure there's some level of respect there because they both served.
there should be none. That's the thing. Like SEALs who see, no, I'll tell
I don't
you
know
why.
if
I'll
he
tell
is
you
or
why.
not.
I will tell you why. When SEALs see
I don't
another
think he
SEAL,
is.
like when the Navy SEALs see another SEAL who fucks up majorly, betrays his country, supports Israel, like he's almost more persona non grata than anyone else because you expect more for them. So I don't respect people like that at all.
But that's yeah, I can understand that, but I could see both sides. Again, I don't know what Nate's position is on him, so I'm not trying to.
I don't know him
speak.
at all.
Yeah, I'm not trying to speak for him
Yeah,
or
yeah.
anything, you know. But like I do know a lot of people that have been in the military, and there is a level of respect there.
Yeah.
You know, like when they serve. And like I said, I don't know if it's any more than that. I know a lot of people because I've heard it a lot over the last couple months.
He's talked a lot. He's talked some. I don't know if Valhalla is a big fan of Gary. To be honest with you, I've heard him say some.
Oh my gosh, that's
interesting
very
things.
sad. That's very
He's
sad.
he's not a big fan. I don't think he's fans of.
Oh, I thought you said he's a big fan of Gary.
No, I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
he is. I'm not going to speak for him,
I
but
was
I'm
like,
pretty
what?
sure he's not.
Yeah.
I've heard him talk. You know,
Good. That's good. I mean,
see the things that he's messed up on and call him out on it. Just
Yeah.
say that.
But I will say this, as far as like current events and what's going on, Nate, he drops videos almost every day and he rarely misses. He's
He does
usually
good work.
very, very spot on, especially
awesome.
especially in regards to the war, the geopolitical stuff. He's one of my go-tos for
Amazing.
information.
I should have him over if he's like
he's
in
very
geo.
good.
I don't watch him.
You should have him on the show.
Is
He
he
does good work.
geopolitics? Like is he all geopolitics?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he's
god.
a lot of he's a Green Beret and tactical and geopolitical commentary, American politics.
Awesome. I
Yeah.
should have him over.
He's great.
No, he's great, and he's a genuine guy too.
Yeah.
Anne Marie, $10. Thank you very much. I love your personality, Elizabeth.
Thank
Tonight's
you.
conversation made me adore you more.
Thank you so
See,
much.
people
Hey.
respect the real. I know some people get turned off by the foul language because I hear it all the time. You know, like I've calmed down a lot over the last couple months, but there was a time where I was like letting it loose every day.
But it's
And it
also
was-
time and place, right? Like where you have to do it and where you don't do it. And I believe that when you're talking about a person like Gary who needs AI to attack women and then go after and call them names and completely like erase their entire career and detect them and call them agents, like that guy is a cunt, period. Like you can't name anything, you can say anything else, you know? And it's funny because we're talking about military. Military is more, dirty than anybody. So it just fits the night tonight. But I agree with you. Time and place for everything.
I'm
Good to see you, Ann.
I'm glad I caught you on the right night.
It's actually turned out pretty fun.
We got Jax Loves Rich. Again, $10. Thank you very much. I love Elizabeth's fire.
Thank
If people have issues with Elizabeth's vocabulary, remember, Erika Kirk once called a 15-year-old girl a
The
twat
twat
waffle.
waffle. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my goodness.
She was she did in that text, huh? That 15-year-old.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm sure
Not
she wasn't
good.
grooming her though. Rebel Wall, right? No, oh no, sorry.
Rebel Wall.
Rebel wall.
Rebel
40.
Rebel Wall.
Bell Wall. $2. Get him, Elizabeth. Go Max.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Steve Dixon, $3. Thank you very much. All Liz needs is a curtain and an iPhone. Facts.
Facts.
$10. James, thank you very much. Gary's activity when he served needs to be researched and could be what compromises him. He has a strong prejudice towards Muslims that should not be behind the power of weapons of war.
Very good observation. Very good observation. I think this is a guy who's susceptible to sexual blackmail, and I think he's a guy who's susceptible to some type of activities against Muslim type of thing. So we know what U.S. military is capable for, like, all these Afghanistan things that WikiLeaks exposed. So who knows? Maybe they know something about Gary we don't. But hey, TikTok, we'll find out. Time is up. No,
I
mean,
don't think any like prejudice against any, it shouldn't be like lopsided, like just hating Muslims, hating Jews, hating Christians, or whatever. It should just be everybody's human. You know what I mean?
And I do want to point out too, because Israel gets talked about a lot, but you guys got to remember, before October 7th, there were thousands of people that were protesting Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah.
So to some extent, I know that comments like this normally don't make me the most popular person in the room, but like you have to remember, like we're all humans. You're gonna have good and bad and different opinions in every race, in every ethnicity, and in every country, including Israel. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I mean, if you come in the country, come in legally, be productive. Don't. The thing is, it's I don't know, a lot of the propaganda can be spreading as if things are true when they're not, like.
Oh yeah.
Of course, when you have any culture go into a community, that community adopts that culture because they're all there. But when they come out and make it, and I don't know what Minnesota is like. I mean, it looks like it's that bad, but I only see it. I'm not there. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think assimilating into our culture is more important, but it's hard when you have a whole group of people. The only thing is they're doing theft and stuff and stealing from our tax dollars already on top of what the government is doing to our tax dollars. It's just killing us, so I do think there needs to be a tighter grip on who's in this country and how money is moving around in the political apparatus and all the money that's moving around in there. Because honestly, they're just spending our money like it's just they found it on the ground. You know what I mean? And they're paying themselves with it, or they're paying absorbent amounts of money to other countries, not doing things that benefit the United States people at all.
Yeah.
And it's not about any one country, any race, any religion. It's about getting our country, the borders that we live in, and the people within it completely good and fed and healthy, and but there's no interest in that, and it sucks to see. It's sad to see it. So we're kind of stuck with what we have for now unless something dramatic changes, but I don't think there's going to be any dramatic change.
Totally. Yeah, it's very sad.
Not to go all deep on everybody, but
let's get through a couple more of these and then we'll get back. 1202 Awakening, $5. Thank you very much. Please thank Elizabeth for fucko. It shall henceforth be used by many of us.
Yes, please.
I use the word fucko. I've used it plenty of time. Well, again, I've been trying to dial down. No, fucko. Yeah.
Yeah, fucko.
Like, yeah, that's one of my favorites. I've just been the past 2 months, about 2 months ago, I told everyone I was going to start toning it down. I wasn't going to curse as much.
Good. It shouldn't be an everyday thing,
Debatable. Yeah. All right. So Philip, I don't know how much
time and
Philippe.
Date.
Philippe. I was talking about the currency.
20.
Time and space. I'm sorry. Time and place, Elizabeth. You sure?
Not sure what you're referring to. Be specific.
Maybe you were saying time and place, like name the time and place.
Off. Remember earlier when you said
you were saying like debate
going
me
hard,
or whatever.
yelling, cursing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
No, I think that's what he was referencing.
Yeah.
$2. Mesh. Thank you very much. Thanks for taking me on a long walk tonight.
I hope it was nice.
D, $20. Thank you very much. It's refreshing to see genuine people fighting to bring us the truth. Thank you all for doing what so many others won't. Well, thank you very much for watching and supporting us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh. Yeah. It's been almost 2.5 hours. You want to keep going or ready to wrap it up?
It's up to you guys.
I'm quite ready. I think should we do like a last jab on what's his name, testicles, and people.
You didn't get it all out of your system yet?
No, I did, but there's so much more to go, guys.
Share my
it's so
screen.
crazy, like so much more to go with this dude. It's unbelievable. Like we'll do a deep dive, but
yeah, I mean we can do one last.
Yeah, go to my picture. Go to my picture. He posted my very hot picture there, and he was like, "Do you guys want to take an advice from a woman like this?" I mean, I guess he's only
Which one?
Go. Still again more
Further forward.
Yeah, farther, like farther out. Yeah, more.
Yeah.
You're going right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like. Okay. Let's just actually talk about this. So they have this crazy obsession with my dream, guys. I totally forgot about this. We have to talk.
I saw that part.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like they are obsessed.
They're trying to stir the drama to stir drama with you and Candace. It's like, look at Candace's face.
Let me see.
Yeah, which is like Candace was the one who convinced me to actually believe in that dream, by the way. So yeah, you can play real quick and we can wrap it up with this.
Came to me in my dream, which was weird. And I was worried.
Let's go back to
I didn't know Charlie Kirk. I never met Charlie Kirk. And he came to me in my dream, which was weird. And I was worried because I was like, I don't think I'm doing enough for this investigation because, you know, I don't only work on Charlie Kirk. I work on multiple other things. So it's like I've got a small team and I'm like, I don't think I'm doing enough. There's so much smoke in here and I have to like maybe try harder. So I go to sleep and comes to me. And I don't know, you tell me if that's like Charlie. He hugs me for some reason, smiles, and he's like, "You're doing just fine." I never knew him personally.
So you guys look at the look
He's
on
laughing
Candace's
at.
face.
Listen, you could freeze
gonna be
any
honest with you, I think
conversations
she's
with
a little
different
pissed.
people.
Yeah. No, it just, I love how he laughs as if like he knows my dreams better than he does. But he laughs that he's like, oh my gosh, like insinuating that I lied, right? So here's how retarded these people are. Can you imagine me coming to you guys and you're telling me I had a dream about this and I'm like, you're lying. You did not have that. I know.
Well, no,
for a fact.
that's not what he's laughing. That's not his insinuation.
What is he laughing about?
He's laughing at Candace's face. He's trying to say that you
Oh my
got
gosh,
Candace
even-
mad, and then he cracks a joke saying, "Oh, she's trying to steal my grift." That was the point of him freezing the shot on Candace's face.
Wow, what a sad little loser.
What-
First of all,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think she's a little pissed. Like now you're taking over my grift. You're stepping on my toes, chick. I thought that was pretty funny, but you could see that look on her face. She is not
Well,
happy
not
with you, Elizabeth.
Not only that, Gary, but she literally slighted Candace while she was on there. She's like, well, I don't just focus on Charlie. Like, that's all
Oh
Candace
my
does.
gosh.
Candace
which,
doesn't
I'm not
just
defending
focus on
Candace by
Charlie.
any
So,
means.
yeah,
That's
first
so
of all,
crazy.
they are absolutely not heads. Do you
You've got to be a
hear these people?
psychopath to be like that deep
Well,
in it.
She's
to
a
like,
retard. Obviously, she's a retard. But here's the thing. First of all, for this woman who will watch this and dissect this, Candace has worked on many other things. Right now, her major focus is Charlie Kirk. And that's exactly where it should be. And if Candace was not doing this work, I would have done and other people would have done. Because Candace took the hardest job of all to go directly against Zionist state and investigate, other people can actually pay attention to other things. And my thing was always geopolitics. It was never just Charlie Kirk. And it's so crazy that they're pissed about it. Oh, so you want me to just do Charlie? Is that what you want? Or are you threatened by something here? What's your point exactly? Just get it out. Make your point, dumbass.
let's
So,
see what he
and
says.
go on.
But she's coming on Candace's show and then slighting Candace and then trying to one-up her on the Charlie Dream grift.
He only talked to you. He hugged me. You know what? I'm gonna.
What did he say? Sorry, what
He
did
said he only talked to you. He hugged me.
Oh my gosh, she's so pathetic.
That's hilarious.
First of
He's
all,
a comedian.
yeah, it's so pathetic. Dude has no real evidence of anything he says, and he tries to pathetically make fun of something. I think honestly they are scared. You know why they are so keen on about this dream thing? Because that's the only thing that you cannot show as a paper evidence, right? So you cannot show as a paper evidence that Charlie comes to somebody. That's why the only thing they can manipulate, like talk about, everything else they are dead silent on or lying. And once they are caught in lies, then they change the narrative and lie about something else. Like, that's all. And they just, all of these trolls, oh, Charlie came to you in a dream. Yeah, fucko, it did. What are you going to do about it? Like,
we got
but listen,
fucko is the new word.
yeah. And the best part is, guys, like sometimes the universe is just so fair and beautiful. And this is why Candace is right. I disregarded the dream as like, I have many dreams and I don't follow my dreams. My mom is super obsessed with them. I'm not. I don't believe the dreams. Okay. So Candace was like, no, that's what, in this interview, she says, that's what they want us to do. Like, not pay attention to this stuff and just disregard it, but you should pay attention to it. So no, Candace is not jealous. She's actually trying to make me to believe that, yeah, like you should listen to that dream, right? So get this. This is how beautiful the universe is, guys. When I had the dream, it was so emotionally heavy that I woke up. in the middle of the night,
Mm.
not like in the daylight, like when 9 a.m. came in or 8 a.m. No, I woke up in the middle of the night when I had that dream. And guess what I did? Immediately, I texted my producer / friend. So I have a screenshot way back.
Oh, wow.
Then this interview happened of me texting Charlie Kirk came in my dream. Okay, grifters, if I just made it up on spot, how is that months before I have a text message messaging my friend and producer talking about this dream and exactly what Charlie said to me?
Come with the receipts, dude. They weren't expecting the
Dude,
receipts.
he's gonna get buried. I'm telling you, this is nothing. What we covered today is nothing. When we get on Danks, what is it, Tuesday or Wednesday? When
Thursday, whenever we'll figure it out.
Gary better pee in his pants before that happens so he can shit afterwards. Like, it's gonna get sad for him. Sorry, but it's true. So yes.
We'll see what happens. I look forward to
There
it.
I go.
We got another one. Mad Max File, $7. Thank you very much. Elizabeth is fire. Gary is having another meltdown and is afraid of strong, intelligent women.
Nice.
True.
Yeah, he only likes to do shows with the dumb ones.
Can't believe they had. Who is that woman, guys? Who is she?
Lisa knows best. That's her name.
Wow. I guess Gary's afraid.
Somebody
to,
said that she used to do have a thing doing makeup or something on YouTube,
No,
and then
no.
she cleared the channel and then
Never.
No, the other
no,
girl,
not
the
you,
other
the
girl.
other girl, the other girl.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
yeah, I don't know if it's true or
never.
not, but they said she was like one of those channels like where she'd sit there talking, doing makeup, and then recently she deleted all that content and started just talking about the charging documents.
Wow, the testicle guy doesn't trust an actual journalist or Candace Owens or me or anybody really, but he brings on and debates or has a platform for a makeup artist, guys. Oh wow, what a tough guy with facts.
A crazy one.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we wrap it up here.
Yes, we do.
Appreciate everybody being here. Thanks for joining, Elizabeth.
Thank you very much. Yes,
you,
Elizabeth, it was nice to finally meet you. This
Nice to meet
this
you.
was definitely an experience.
Thank you.
And I am not
should come on my
disappointed.
show.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on. Yeah, man.
I would love that.
Stick up for our peeps around here. Yeah,
Yeah,
like I was saying
100%.
before, it's just you can pick someone, you can turn them into anybody. You know what I mean? And so, from what I've seen, I've known you for a few months, and you've been a great friend. You know what I mean? You've been motivating. We've done content together. You've done more research and journalism than anybody I know personally. I can tell you that straight up. Every time I'm talking to you, you're working on a project. You got 2, 3 going. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
Elizabeth, I think you made more genuine content tonight just talking to us venting than Gary has ever made in his entire career.
Oh man, it's just he's so pathetic. Guys, I enjoyed tonight. Thank you so much for this unplanned get together. I really enjoyed your audience and you both. So thank you.
Thank you.
I really appreciate
And
it.
guys, thank you so much for spending this time with us. I hope you enjoyed. Like I always say, be kind, be grateful, do something nice for somebody, and we will see you soon.
See you guys. Peace.